Leon.
Shalom. I'd like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Chakodash. The Wadi Ba'ashem Yahushai for giving us the apostles and the elders of Greatmillstone who deserve double honor, rightfully so. Shalom to the Nyc Camp. We out here once again another weekend to prophesy the downfall of this wicked place. Spiritually known as Sodom, Gomorrah, Egypt, Babylon, and all the other filthy customs that are taken upon. This kind of verse here, being called.
I'll read it in the meantime.
Okay, good.
Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Read it again.
Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and
the prophets that have been before me, before us, before our age now, have done these things we're doing now. We out in the highways and hedgerows prophesying against this filthy place. You know what?
It says the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms.
Against many countries and great kingdoms. This is a great kingdom, and it's a great country, right? America, right? So we're prophesying against this place about what's going to come. Prophecy means to prophesy before it happens. So it's like being a weather forecaster. Okay.
This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 15.
And that's what we're doing, prophesying against this filthy society. We're telling you before things happen to prepare yourself. You Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we're telling you to prepare yourself.
This is 1 Corinthians 14 and 32. And the spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophet.
The spirits of the prophet is subject to the prophet. The same ancient men back then are back on the earth now. Better than ever, because now they know the full breakdown. And that's what we're telling you. We're giving you the forecast of what is to happen, what is to come. Go ahead, brother.
2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy.
Speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy. And that's what we're doing, prophesying, telling you what is to come. Wars, rumors of wars, famine, pestilence, and it's happening right before our eyes. They had something happening with that over in Russia and the other Ukraine. That was a war. And then now they got another war happening over there in Hamas and Gaza. They're getting it on right now. And there's little wars happening there. There's economic wars. There's things happening right now as we speak. We are on the battlefield right now as POWs, telling you what's to come. We're prisoners of war. We need to be broken out of here. Okay, brother.
It reads on to say, which I will put.
One more thing. Now, because we was at war back then, we've been chased down by our enemies for centuries, decades. They caught us over there in Africa, brought us over here in a little they brought us here, and they found our other brothers and sisters and brought them back to Spain. So it's like an even swap in the little countries, in the little islands, should I say? Yeah, brother.
So I'll read it from the top. Yep. 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy.
And that's what we tell it. We speak in the words of prophecy. These are not our words. This is not a private interpretation. Get that verse? This is not our private interpretation. We bring it out what we want to bring out to you. No. This is the words of Yahweh Shemel Shah. And he's telling you what he's going to do through his men. And his men, yeah, brother.
This is 2 Peter 1 and verse 20. Knowing this first, that no prophecy of the scripture is of any private interpretation.
No private. This is not a private interpretation. This is not coming from a man. This is coming from the Holy Spirit, the Spirit Yahweh Shem Shah. And it's put upon man. It's going to tell you.
You wrong?
Okay.
It says.
Yep.
It says, for the prophecy came not in old time by the will of man.
Not by the will of man. This is not done by the will of man. Oh, you see us in the flesh, right? But this is done by who?
It says, but by holy men of the Most High.
Of the Most High. Holy men of the Most High. Holy means separated, right?
Yeah.
Separate. Separate men who was ordained, that put on the earth to tell you since the beginning of time they was predestined. Okay, brother. Okay.
But holy men of the Most High spake as they were moved by the Spirit.
Spake by they was moved by the Holy Spirit.
By the Holy Spirit.
By the Holy Spirit.
Yep.
And that's what's happening. They moved by the Holy Spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah. You can't go around it.
Like I said, no. This is Revelation 19 and verse 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him.
Yep.
And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shah. It says...
No. Okay, read it again.
It says... This is Revelation 19 and 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not.
Who that feet he fell at? That was an angel. He said, do it not. I'm not the one you supposed to be worshiping.
Yep.
Okay, read on.
I am thy fellow servant.
I am thy fellow servant. Go ahead.
And of thy brethren.
A brethren. That's the angel. The angel's one of our brothers. Go ahead.
It says, worship the Most High.
Worship Yahweh Shem Shah. We're going to emphasize the name. One in body, whatever your damn name is. Since you took the name away, his name is Yahweh Shem Shah. Go ahead, read on.
It says, worship the Most High.
Worship Yahweh.
For the testimony of Yahweh Shah is the spirit of prophecy.
And the testimony of Yahweh Shah. Worship Yahweh Shah too. It's a spirit of prophecy. And that's what we're doing. We prophesying out here. We're telling you the harsh weather that's about to come. The big storm heading our way. And we gotta hope, Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6. Wisdom and knowledge. Yeah, we can get that real fast. Right?
Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6.
Yep.
It says, the wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time.
Wisdom and knowledge should be at the stability of thy time. You better hope that you stabilize in that time in this truth. In the wisdom and knowledge of who? Yahweh Shem Shah. His prophecies. His will. Read on.
And strength of salvation.
Strength is salvation. You better hope that the Lord is going to have you enduring this thing. Okay?
The fear of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is his treasure.
The fear of Yahweh Shem Shah is thy treasure. That's where you gotta have your wisdom and knowledge in. Knowing his will. That's what's gonna stabilize you in these harsh weather that's gonna come. Because you gotta be rooted in this so you won't be pulled out by the roots of this wind that's coming.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
This is Revelation 3 and verse, I'm going to start at 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
Read it again.
It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience.
Kept the word of my patience. And we know what the word patience means, to suffer. Did you suffer and endure for him during this ordeal that's coming?
It says, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
He's not going to keep you from the hour of temptation if you ain't got his wisdom and knowledge. Yeah, brother.
It says, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth.
Come upon the whole world?
Yeah, it says,
that should try, that's going to try them.
I'll read it again.
Yes.
It says, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. Which shall...
The hour of temptation is about to happen. That's the sea hip, the Karagu, the Bismarck.
Yep.
All right? And it's about to hit the whole, is that in that verse right there, that's on committee? No, huh? Yeah. Get that verse. I mean that verse in the
the whole inhabited earth.
The whole avenue. Yep. I want to see that though. I want to hear that. I want to hear that.
I got it.
Gun. And that's what's gonna happen. The whole planet Earth is about to feel the effect. Just like you felt that Florida Nightingale juice that he wanted everybody to put inside them. The whole planet felt that. The wrath of that. So the whole planet is gonna feel the Bismarck. Okay? The Karagma. Okay? The sea hip. I remember at one time they were talking about what was it? Child of the chip. It was something that was said about the child the implant.
This is for the word world in Revelation 3 and 10. It says oikumeni.
Oikumeni. Go ahead, read on.
The inhabited earth.
The inhabited earth, the planet Earth.
Yep.
Okay? The whole enchilada, the whole thing, man. Okay,
the whole inhabited earth, the world.
Wait, hold on. But first, they been testing them sea hips on animals. I know an individual put a sea hip inside of her animal.
Yeah.
I'm thinking in my mind, we already know the trolling. What the fuck you mean? You the dog and the test dummy? What are you doing? Read it again.
It says that the whole inhabited earth, the inhabitants of the earth, men, the world, you know, the world.
Was it mankind?
No, I don't say mankind.
Oh, okay, so I thought
it says men.
Yeah, okay.
The inhabitants of the earth, men.
Yeah, so the whole planet Earth. You know? They were testing on animals, they doing this and doing that to get prepared for you human beings.
Yeah, trial runs.
Trial runs.
Yep.
Good, bro.
The word temptation means the hour of trial to the idea of piercing. When we examine the word temptation, that verse, you go to the very root of the root, and you'll see that it states a trial through the idea of piercing. So the hour of temptation is the hour of trial through the idea of piercing. When they're going to cause all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hands or in their foreheads.
Right. Yep. Right. God.
There's so many, like they said, but
is it that same verse? No, Revelation. You can read that one. You can read that one too, brother.
Yeah, I got
read that one. You can find that.
It's one of the word temptation.
Yeah, go that one.
It's Revelation chapter 13, 3 and 10. It's Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond.
I'm sorry. He causes all small and great, free and bond, rich and poor to receive this seal. So I'm jumping the gun, but I'm just. All right. Go ahead, read on, bro.
I'll read it again. Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Yes, that mark is the seal. All right, that karagma, that prick they're gonna put inside you, man. That's gonna rip your skin, and then you're gonna belong to them. You're gonna become cattle. This is what we are. This is what we having. This is what we have hope that this don't happen. That we don't fall out and get none of that shit, man. That we go endure to the end, man. You know, we ain't coming in this with no pride. We ain't say we the ones yet. Abaratazah, we the ones, man. You know, we hope we the hopeful elect, man. Because we don't know what the story holds. And in my mind, I always say, you know, that fuck, I don't want nothing in this world. And I'm narrowing myself down in that. I'm getting, it just feels better. I eat less, you know. I don't want them to use food against me, or you know, or my family members. You don't know you don't know what's gonna come of this big test. That the trial, everybody's gonna be tried. Everybody's gonna be tried. It's the hour of the whole earth, small and great, free and bond, rich and poor. Yeah, brother.
It says, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
Done. And that's
in the next verse. Okay. There is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast. For it is the number of a man. And his number is 666.
Done. That's how you say it again. Sky, still. Done. So that's Mark. That's the universal how you say the mark? It's on the front. I mean, it's on the back of the book.
It's known as a UPC.
UPC, cut. Yep.
Universal product code.
Cut. And that's what they want to put inside you. They want to make you a part of their product.
Yep.
Right.
Okay, you got something?
That because when we examine the word mark,
Yeah.
the root word is charagma,
Yep.
which means a stamp or imprinted mark.
That's right.
The root word of charagma is charatz, which means a pallet or stake, which is that syringe mechanism that they'll use to puncture the flesh of individuals to then insert that charagma. The root of charatz is grapho, which means of the writings, filled with the writings, filled with the records. Because of the RFID microchip, it's where people's information are going to be filled, it's going to be recorded, it's going to be kept.
That's right.
Including their financial information, their M to the E to the D. You know, I got to say it like that.
Yeah.
Like a video. Okay? Their social security.
Yeah.
So on and so forth.
Yep.
And all that is going to be in the palm of people's hands in the form of so-called convenience. If you take this chip, you'll be able to open up your doors very easily. Your car doors, your office doors at work. You don't have to worry about forgetting your wallet at home or dropping your wallet, because now everything's going to be in the palm of your hands or in your forehead, in front of your brain.
Yeah, they got a term called, they got the term called the Internet of Things.
Yeah.
Where everything is all connected, and then they got another term for the humans. It's called the Internet of Bodies. So they merging you with the Internet of Things. Like the brother said, you got the Karax in you with all your writings, your information, and now you're able to just flow through society.
Yeah.
You know, and that's part of the worshiping the beast.
Yeah.
Because we know the system is the re-Romanized empire.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why they also call it the biochip.
Exactly.
The word
exactly.
bio
Yep,
means
body.
living or alive.
Oh, alive.
Okay, same thing.
Yeah.
So they also call it the biochip implant.
Yep.
In Europe, they call it the NFC chip implant. NFC stands for near field communication.
That's right. That's right.
But here in the States, they call it the RFID microchip. Got it.
Yeah, and it's the fourth industrial revolution. They preparing you for to be a part of the Internet of Things.
Yep.
So you're just a product of their environment they're trying to create. You know?
Sorry. Yeah, but
You was done on that?
that was
So I'm gonna give you I got the judgment for taking that charagma.
Woo.
This is Revelation 14 and verse 9. And it reads, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his right hand or in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High.
Okay, Salaki. Breathe again. God, from the top again.
This is Revelation 14 and verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast.
Yeah, the beast is the system from NATO. NATO set up from America sitting on that whore. You know? Okay, we doing?
It says, and his image.
His image is his system. So if you worship the beast and his system, you a part of, and that by taking that mark, you out of here. Okay, brother.
It says, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand.
That's that what is that thing that Elon Musk is making?
Neuralink.
That's the mark in your forehead. They want to put this stuff inside you, man. I remember this movie that I always emphasize when you watch. It's called Blood something with the guy that played in Vin Diesel. It's this movie called Bloodshot. That they put a whole bunch of fucking nanos inside him, and he don't die. They control him. He's on another side of the earth, and they making him go around killing people. It's called Bloodshot, and that's what they want to do. They want to control every move you make. Yeah, brother.
It says, verse 10, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture.
The same should drink of the wrath. That's that thermonuclear missiles, man. You're gonna be here getting cooked. And it makes sense that America is the great ultra. That the broken elect is gonna be saved out of here. Right up out of here into those chariots.
That's right.
Yeah, bro.
It says, which is poured out without mixture,
which is poured out without mixture. It's pure fire, nuclear, thermonuclear fire. That's gonna eradicate the whole America, man. Does it?
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
It says, into the cup of his indignation,
His righteous anger. His indignation means righteous anger. Go ahead, brother.
and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone.
You're gonna be tormented here. You're gonna feel it while you're in your body, man. That's where you're gonna feel it at, while you're in your flesh, getting cooked here. Your spirit gonna be inside your body still, and you know, for however long that's gonna happen to you, that's where you're gonna feel the judgment. That's judgment. Every judgment get played in your body, man, in your flesh. When you come back as a cripple, that's judgment. You get hit by a car, that's judgment. You get your head blown off, that's judgment. Judgment. Go ahead, brother.
It says, in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
In the presence of the holy angels, man. And we up there, we're gonna be watching. We up there looking down. Oh shit, that's that motherfucker that was fucking with us.
Yeah.
Remember him? Oh! Yeah, brother.
Psalm 75 verse 8. For in the hand of the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, there is a cup, and the wine is red. It is full of mixture, and he poureth out of the same. But the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth, shall wring them out and drink them.
Yeah, every drop of it, you're gonna feel every pain from the Lord, man. Everything that's gonna happen in your life, you're gonna feel that, man. You're gonna feel that judgment, man.
Yeah.
Get that verse that says by pain by death.
Second Ezra.
I got something real quick.
Okay, come.
This is Lamentation, back that up. This is Lamentation 4 verse 22. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom.
Yeah. Rejoice and be glad. Live it up now. Yeah, brother.
That dwelleth in the land of Uz.
That dwells in the land of Uz.
The cup also.
Sorry.
That's lucky.
Yeah, I'm off. I'm fast. I'm sorry. Okay, brother. Yeah, brother. Read it again.
It says, the cup also shall be passed through unto thee.
The cup also should be passed unto thee, man. That's that great cup the brother just read, man.
Bringing that out.
That indignation, man. Double to you, man. Everything. Yeah, brother.
It says, thou shalt be drunken, and thou shalt make thyself naked.
That's right. You're gonna be drunken with that indignation of your life, Yabashim Shah. You're gonna be brought to nothing, man. Right before the angel of the Lord, and before it's broadcast globally while the rest of the world watch you.
Yeah. I got 2 precepts for you.
It says, the punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished.
The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished. This is the future. This didn't happen just yet, but it's about to happen. It's tarrying, but it will happen.
O daughter of Zion, he will no more carry thee away into captivity.
We never gonna be under your Jewish dominion.
Yep.
We never gonna be under your captive no more. Everything we're gonna be back under the Lord Yabashim Shah. We're gonna read that again.
It says the punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished.
Our punishment is accomplished of our iniquity, man. Because we sin against the Lord, man. That's why we're in this situation now. That's why we caught up in this mess now. Go ahead.
O daughter of Zion,
Yep.
he will no more carry thee away into captivity.
He's no more gonna carry this away in captivity, man. You ain't gonna put it back in slavery again. There's no more chain and around our neck, no more that shit, what was that shit called, the arm sticking out of it, and we trying to run from you. That shit ain't happening again.
It says, he will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom, he will discover thy sins.
He's gonna visit you, Esau, Joshua. He's coming for you. He's coming to visit you, man. And it's gonna be so glorious how them chariots gonna be coming out the sky. Cracking. Sanetta, he's coming back, he's gonna crack the sky, Sanetta. So you can go sit with vocab all you want. Abrahatazar vocab is Ashashua.
Right.
One of them. Go ahead, brother. That was it?
That was it.
This is Jeremiah chapter 25, verse 15. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, power of Israel, unto me, take the wine cup of this fury at my hand, and cause all the nations to whom I send thee to drink it. And they shall drink and be moved and be mad because of the sword that I will send among them.
Son, and if that nation get mad, they get mad. But soon, after this, it's gonna be over for you, man. Yeah, we don't.
Then took I the cup of the Lord Yahweh's hand, Ba'ashem Yahushai, and made all the nations to drink, unto whom the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, had sent me. Verse
Right. He's gonna, because all the nation is gonna feel the wrath of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. That's coming, especially over here.
Verse 27, therefore thou shalt say unto them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai of hosts, the power of Israel, drink ye and be drunken, and spew and fall and rise no more, because of the sword which I will send among you.
That's those missiles, man. Those 200 million missiles, preferably, man, over here in the soil of America. This is the time we've been waiting for. This is why we're doing this. Why we're patiently waiting. You know?
And it shall be, if they refuse to take the cup at thine hand to drink, then shalt thou say unto them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, Ba'ashem Yahushai, ye shall certainly drink.
You will certainly drink this, man. There's no way of going around the Lord's prophecy. I watched Apostle Cabal. He said the scriptures is accurate. The scriptures is accurate. It's accurate. It's going to happen, man. You're not going to stop the prophecy of the Lord from coming to pass. It doesn't happen. You got something else?
Yeah. Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 12. But thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have surely drunken.
And that's us, man. But based upon, us sinning and the Lord, giving us this ultimate test, we drunk of this cup. But we at the end of this. So what's to come? Our salvation and they're them put in captivity. A role reversal. Yeah, brother.
It states, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have surely drunken. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished?
Should you go and punish Esau and the rest of you nations? No. You're gonna get this cup. Every dropper, every drag of it. And it's gonna be good. It's gonna look good to us, but it's gonna look bad to you. Go ahead, brother.
Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it.
Thou shalt surely drink of it, man. So why y'all about shimmy out shot for that? So that's what's happening right now. We're getting ready for this role reversal. It's gonna be glorious, man. That we want to sit around here when it's happening? No, we want to be up there in those chariots. Got something?
Jeremiah 30:16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured.
All that devour thee shall be devoured, man. Go ahead.
And all thy adversaries, every one of them.
All thy adversaries, every one of them. All you roll call Edomites, Ishmaelites, Moabites, Ammonites, Hamites, it's going to be devoured. Every one of them. Brought to nothing, man. Rightfully so. So learning this truth and carrying this cross of ours, we can't wait till all these things happen. You got it, brother?
God, this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 16. Therefore, all that devour thee shall be devoured.
All that devour thee shall be devoured. You Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, Your enemy Esau has devoured you. We was under so many captivities, man. You can't even, you done lost track of it in your mind. Go ahead, brother.
And therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured,
Devoured, destroyed. Go ahead.
and all thine adversaries, every one of them,
All your adversaries, every one of them, is going to be put to naught, man. Go ahead, brother.
shall go into captivity.
Captivity first for Esau and the rest of the nation, but after that 1,000 years, you're going to be brought to naught, man. That's what we're looking for. We're going to enjoy that 1,000 years, man, but it's going to be a much joy when we can't see you no more. Go ahead, brother. That was it.
I got something,
And they that spoil thee shall be spoiled.
And they that spoil you. I'm sorry, go ahead.
And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil.
So they that spoil you, they shall be a spoil you, man. We're gonna have our way with you, man. It ain't gonna be that wicked way you was doing, man.
And all they that pray upon thee will I give for a prayer.
All that prayed upon, I just told you, Negroes, Hispanics, Native American, you've been prayed upon, man. But he's gonna give our adversary and our enemies for a prey. It's gonna be a wonderful day, man. What's that? We're gonna be joyful on our beds. That song. Hit that one. Psalm 147. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, that's good, brother.
Since we mentioned adversary, this is 1 Peter 5:8. It says, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour."
Yes, he's been making you a prey. He's seeking you. He's looking forward to destroying you, man. You Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you are nothing but a prey, man. Your adversary is looking at you like a meal. So you know what? Since you don't want to come back to Yahweh Shem Shah, you don't have no hedge. You don't have no protection. Wisdom and knowledge is the stability of thy time. All right, and the strength of salvation, the fear of the Lord is thy treasure. That's the treasure for you. All these times we've been in slavery, every time we left Yahweh Shem Shah, we've been devoured. But this time around, we're gonna. I brought this out with those men. We're gonna have a hedge during this time to come. Okay, brother. That was point there. And it's gonna be joyful, man. You know, all week we have fucking work. Look at these damn doubles, man. And we can't wait to get out here and do some will do the will of Yahweh Shem Shah. Because every time I'm around them, I think of scriptures, man. But I put my headbutt in, and I'm letting the Bible go through my head. On the chapters, man. Can't wait to utilize this chapter here. Read it.
Let's start at verse 4. Psalms 149:4. For the Lord taketh pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation.
The Lord takes pleasure in his people. He's going to beautify us. He's doing that now. Right before your eyes. Right before your eyes. That's it.
Psalm 50, right?
Okay.
It says,
read them.
When the Lord will send the prophets before your eyes.
No, not that one. Yeah, that's it. Something like
Psalm 50.
Okay, read that one.
Verse 5, Psalms 149:5. Let the saints be joyful in glory.
Yeah.
Let them sing aloud upon their beds.
And this is the future, man. You know? Because right now, some of these damn people, man, I shed tears, man. I can't wait to get the hell out of here, man. It's going to be a day where I ain't going to have to get up my bed. My servant's going to take care of my bidding, my work. Then we're going to have servants come back and report to others. Certain nations are going to get near me. We're going to be sending services. Yeah, all in order.
Just to speak with you.
Yeah.
It says, let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth.
Yeah, the high praise of God by Shem Shah. Not no fried chicken and biscuits, whatever I didn't even want to know what the fuck you're talking about, man. We've been doing this for over, it's been since 2007. I don't know them names, man. It's gonna make no damn sense. The corruption that these people are coming out with. Okay, brother. Deceitfulness. You're deceiving the nation. And you should know better. You know what?
It says, in a two-edged sword in their hand.
And a two-edged sword in our hand, man. To do what?
To execute vengeance.
To execute vengeance, man. Literal sword, man. Sharp, too. Go ahead, brother.
It says, upon the heathen.
Upon the heathens. Okay? Upon the heathen other nations, man. It's going to be glorious, man. When we'll be able to put these people back where they belong. On the bottom of us. Not beside us. On the bottom. Okay, so
Revelation 13, verse 9, it says, if any man have an ear, let him hear.
Yeah.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Read it again, brother.
It says, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
He that has an ear, that means to understand. He that leadeth into captivity, this is the Bible. The Bible. This ain't the Quran. This is the Bible. The good book. The good book of Jesus, right? Right? Yeah. Read it again, man, from the top.
Revelation 13.
Just in case people look at it, oh, these are Muslims. No, we ain't no fucking Muslims, man. All right? We are the child of Yahweh. We're the child of Yahweh Shem Shah. The children, we're the children of Yahweh Shem Shah. Read it again, brother.
It says, Revelation 13 and verse 9. If any man have an ear,
if any man can understand this, go ahead.
Let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity.
He that leadeth into captivity
shall go into captivity.
Shall go into captivity. Pay back some bitch.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's right. That's fair. Fair, man. You heard the brother. That's fair. And righteous, man. Because we read earlier, it was not of us to drink of the cup. Okay? But we did drink of that cup. And we drank of it, man. And then the Lord is that merciful. He told us, he raised up that remnant. Did you get that verse?
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Psalms 50.
Yeah, read that one.
It's Psalms 50, verse 21. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence.
Yes, that's the one.
Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such an one as thyself, but I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes.
Read it again, brother.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 50, verse 21. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence.
What you done? You put us in slavery, man. You broke up our homes. You raped our wives. You take our children. But nowadays you do it through legislation, law. All right? And you do these things, it's still harshly. You may not be going dollar for this person, dollar for that person, but you do it. And then you put them with same gender parents. And then they destroy the kids even more mentally. Read it again, brother.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 50, verse 21. These things thou hast thou done, and I kept silence.
He kept silent. Yahweh kept silent. You know what? He said, all right. Go ahead, brother. Yeah, he let you do it. Go ahead, yeah. Go ahead, brother.
These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such an one as thyself.
You thought the Lord was with you. You thought Yahweh Shem Shah was with you. He's not with you, man. It's just something that had to be done. Because of our iniquity. The Lord made you whoop this thing. You know what that verse said? Yeah, brother.
Done. But I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes.
The Lord's going to reprove thee. He's going to show you that he's not with you. And he's doing that now. He got us out here in the highways and hedges condemning you. Telling you, you ain't going to make it. You're going into captivity, Esau. Your baby's going to have chains around their neck too. The scripture says that. I stepped down. Good. Oh, yeah, okay. All right. That was it, brother?
Yeah.
Okay.
Psalm 17.
Yeah, get that.
Psalm 17 and 13.
Yeah.
It says, "Arise, O Lord, disappoint him."
Arise, O Lord, disappoint him. That's what he said. He's going to set you before. He's about to show you that he ain't with you. The Lord's about to show you he ain't with you. Disappoint them, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's our power's name. Not nothing else. We didn't just take our apostle's name, our apostle's word for it. We went and researched it. And I'm going to tell you, I got a little one. When she was little, she saw it in Hebrew. I was more mad. Damn. And not in just, not the Paleo Hebrew, the Syrian Hebrew. So I don't know what to tell you. This is being proclaimed. And we ain't letting this go. You know,
It says, "Cast him down. Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword."
cast him down. Cast Esau down. Cast Joshua down. Cast Adonam down. Shalak Rayam Adonam. We need that to happen, man. Because we cannot sustain our stuff here no more, man. We gotta stand fast and hold it to the end, but we want the end to come. It's coming quick, man. Yeah, brother.
It says, "From men which are thy hand, O Lord."
Which is his hand. If you go back to the book of Judges, every time we disobeyed the Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he put a nation on top of us. So the Edomites ain't the first nation that the Lord put on top of us. It's just the last one. Just the last one. Yeah, hold that first.
Lamentations 4 and verse 21. "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom."
That's that experience. Put that again. Bring it again.
Okay, it says that dwellest in the land of Uz, the cup also shall pass through unto thee.
Rejoice. Read on.
Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
How you gonna be made naked? You gonna see all your wickedness, man. Everything you've done is being brought to naught, man. Everything. Hey, that thing has happened over there in the land, in our land. You was doing them dirty before that. The scripture speaks about that. After you throw in Ashtar, and you would take the pride of the Philistines.
Yeah, that's a part of the exposure
Yeah.
because according to Bible prophecy,
Yeah.
according to Bible prophecy, according to what's that? Isaiah, the 2nd chapter, when the real Hebrew Israelites going back into that land, there's supposed to be peace. It speaks about the nations learning war no more. So why is World War III on the brink right now?
Yeah.
Because they ain't the people.
They
People
ain't
that's
the people.
in our land right now, they're not the true Hebrew Israelites, you know?
And the
So
Lord,
that's part of the exposure. That's part of them being exposed for being the wicked, man. Which that's who they are, the wicked.
I wonder if that's real too, because it said you should flow unto the mountain.
Right.
It's Israel to follow their way.
Speak up.
No, it said that you're supposed to flow into the mountain, hold the hills, talking about the other nations.
That's right.
You're supposed to flow to the nation of Israel to follow their ways according to the scriptures. All right, but y'all not doing that.
Yep.
And these other nations ain't doing it. Show you that they're not the people.
That's right. And that's what's happening, man. You're not doing this. How you know this is still a wicked society, because it's supposed to be peace on the earth, man. And there's no peace, man. There's no peace here, because you are in charge, Esau. The head tribe over there, your Edomites, is Amalek. Okay, a bastard should dwell in Ashtar. You've been knocking those people off for a minute. We ain't rooting for them, but that's what's happening. Yeah, but you finish that?
Yeah, a little bit more.
Okay, go.
It says, "The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion."
Yeah, our punishment is about to be accomplished. The Lord is raising up a remnant, man. And he's going to get that remnant out of here, because the scripture speaks about the assured mercy of David. That's what's coming, man. And David in Davudah means beloved one. Beloved. So that's what's happened. He's coming for his beloved ones. And our King David's going to be said he's going to be put back on top of us, man. To rule in righteousness, man.
But that's another question. Where's King David? Right?
Good.
Right now.
That's right.
Where's King David?
Get him.
Where's the 12 apostles?
There's 12 apostles. Where's the Lord Yahweh?
Then this goes on. It says, O door of Zion, he will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O door of Edom. He will discover thy sins.
He's going to discover thy sins, man. You ain't going to carry us no more in captivity. We're not going through this again, man. Our captivity is accomplished, man. It's clear now. For all our iniquities, the Lord brought us down, but now he's bringing us up right before your eyes, man. And it looks good, man. It looks good to see you squirm. You squirming, man. Scattering and squirming.
Yeah. If you check it out, what's going on in the Middle East right now, you got the Israeli and their pride attacking Hamas.
Yeah.
Now, all the nations know that, first off, you're the fake Jews.
Yeah.
So they say, you know what, if they pursue an offense against Hamas, Hezbollah is going to jump in this war, and then Iran is going to jump in this war. China and Russia backs Iran in military. Now we know that the population of Israel is only 9 million right now. And they only have a standing army of 500,000, if that. And you're surrounded by your enemies.
Yep.
Can I give a scripture real quick?
Yes, sir.
Jeremiah 50 and 45. Because what we witnessing is the culmination of the Third World War. And we've been speaking about this for decades. Our elders been speaking about this for a couple decades now.
Yep.
Got it? This book of Jeremiah chapter 50 verse 45. Therefore hear ye the counsel of the Lord that he had taken against Babylon and his purposes that he had purposed against the land of the Chaldeans.
Now, if you don't know, in America, 2023, America is Babylon the Great, according to the Bible.
Right.
So the Lord has a purpose of evil against America. And this is what he's going to do.
Come. Surely the least of the flock.
Surely the least of the flock. Now, is it talking about a cattle? Is it talking about a sheep? No, it's talking about a nation. The least of a nation. He just established that the Israeli state is only 9 million inhabitants. So it's the least of the nation. Go ahead.
Surely the least of the flock shall dry them out.
It's going to draw them out for what? World War III. Now they're saying that 1,000 soldiers was killed in Israel. It's like equivalent to 30,000 people in America being slaughtered because they're low in numbers. Now America is seeing this. Now they have no choice but to defend Israel. Therefore, establishing World War III. This is the time that we in.
America just prepped. America just prepped 2,000 special forces, man, ready to be deployed to the state of Israel, because, like the brother was saying, Israel is surrounded on all parts, man.
Right.
You know what I mean, you have the Gaza Strip, and you have Lebanon in the north, and then you have in Lebanon you have Hezbollah, man, which is an Iranian proxy, man, and then you have Iran who ready to shoot missiles upon the state of Israel, man. As part of the Iranian, their Muslim ideology is to destroy that state. Yeah. You understand?
Right. And also, they feel like you slaughtering them. They want to protect their brothers because it's a Muslim state. Yeah. And give me Psalms 80, start at 5 in the GNT. Hold on. Because what you're gonna find out is that the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the Israelites of the Bible.
That's right.
And that they're not in the land right now. Right. And that's why there's a whole bunch of wars there. Give me that real quick. So I'm gonna let you
God, this is because Psalm chapter 80 verse 5, he said in the GNT. In the GNT. You have given us sorrow to eat.
You have given us sorrow to eat. Go ahead.
A large cup of tears to drink.
Go ahead, because the real Israelites are suffering right now. Go ahead.
You let the surrounding nations.
Speak up, Bob.
God, Salakia. Psalm chapter 80 verse 5. Psalm chapter 8 verse 5. You have given us sorrow to eat, a large cup of tears to drink. Yeah. You let the surrounding nations fight over our land.
But read that again.
Psalm chapter 80 verse 6.
What?
You let the surrounding nations fight over our land.
Now if you go on to Joel 3, it is that Joel 3 and 2 established that the land of Israel is divided by nations. And this is why everybody's wondering why this whole thing in the conflict in the Middle East is taking place. Because you're fighting over the Israelites' land.
That's right.
All right.
Go ahead.
Our enemies insult us.
And our enemies insult the real Israelites. They call us bums. They call us thugs, rapists, super predators. Out of the mouth of Hillary Clinton. The super predators. The real Israelites are in the ghettos of America and throughout the world. But jump back. Go ahead.
Verse 7. Bring us back our mighty power.
Bring us back. Go ahead.
Show us your mercy.
Show us your mercy. Go ahead.
And we will be saved.
Go ahead. I'll give it back.
Joel 2.
I wanted to make a point.
No, you got it.
Joel 2 and verse 20. But I will remove far off from you.
I will remove far off from you. Go ahead.
The northern army.
Go ahead.
And will drive him into a land barren and desolate, with his face toward the east sea, and his hinder part toward the utmost sea, and his stink shall come up, and his ill savor shall come up, because he have done great things. Yeah, so that's going into what we were just going into regarding the American troops, about 2,000 troops being sent over there to the Middle East. That's the beginning of that, man. So, yeah, but I will remove the northern armies, referring to the North American army, man. Yeah. Going into the Middle East region.
Yeah, because America just shot for 9 hours. They was blocking missiles that was coming from Yemen into the land of Israel. Ooh. The Israeli state is only as powerful as America lets it be. Yeah. And that's why the Ish people are emboldened to carry on this fight. Not knowing that this is the culmination of the beginning of their destruction. They're gonna listen, mark my words, they're gonna step foot to go against Hamas. Hezbollah's gonna go against them, Iran's gonna go against them, Syria's gonna go against them. America has to join in after seeing the Israeli troops getting slaughtered, the IDF. Now it's World War III. Then eventually nuclear missiles. Russia. I mean, you're surrounded on all parts.
As it says, Russia is gonna be a god for Persia. Yeah. And Persia is who? The Iranians, man. I mean, and that's the arch enemy of the state of Israel. And if you go back in antiquity, you have Haman, man, who was an Agagite, which are Agagite Amalek, which are the so-called Jews, man. And in the book of Esther, it tells you his ultimate goal was to usurp the Persian throne, man. So it ain't no coincidence that Persia and the state of Israel is at odds to this day, man, because Persia and Amalek have that history going all the way back to the time of Haman.
And what's going to happen is that in the midst of this ground battle out there in the Middle East, they're going to set up this new world order, and they're going to push that shit. And business is going to go on as usual, but people are going to think that war, in the Middle East, this is something normal. And on one day, the nukes are going to go off.
Yeah. But just remember, the sea hip got to be established first before Armageddon. I'm trying to say
not to mention that when this war takes place, that's not only going to affect it's going to be a military draft. That's first, and then also Iran can say no oil exports. Yeah. Well, not to mention a couple weeks ago, Saudi Arabia, China reunited the Middle East. So Saudi Arabia, Iran is no longer against each other. So that means that oil that's getting shipped to America will no longer exist. What does that mean? That means if you complain about prices of food now, imagine what happens when there's no oil in America. You can't get oil. That means the price of goods is going to skyrocket. It's going to cost, it's hyperinflation. It's going to cost $10,000 for a loaf of bread. And that's why Joe Biden said, when he went over there, he said, Israel, you better think twice before you go against the offensive against Hamas. Because that means that not only would they lose soldiers and lose in combat, but American citizens are going to suffer. Y'all people are going to lose everything. And it all starts with this war in the Middle East. Right. That's that. I'm sorry, I'll give it back. Joel 3.
Right. And if I
hold on. I'll get you. Give me Joel 3 and I'll get it back. I want to just make a point. Because that's where it started in that land, and that's where it's going to end. Joel, give me John 3. 3 and 1? Yeah, 3 and 1.
God, this is because Joel chapter 3, verse 1. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah.
So what does he mean, bring it again? He's going to take us out of captivity, out of slavery. Because y'all, you Negroes, Latinos don't know that y'all in slavery right now. So at this time when the Lord's going to take you out of slavery, go ahead.
When I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations, and I will bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat.
So that's why the Lord is gathering these nations to combat in the Middle East. That's what we see it take place right now. Go ahead.
And will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage, Israel,
Go ahead.
whom they have scattered among the nations
With the transatlantic slave trade, go ahead.
and parted my land.
And they divided up the land of Israel. So when brothers seen that Hamas attack against Israel, we celebrated. Why? Because that's a fulfillment of Joel 3. That the Lord is starting to bring these nations together to war. So we know that this time is very short and that the Lord's about to make a return. And it all starts with this war in the Middle East. You got it back.
God, and they have cast lots for my people.
Yeah, that's because Israel, our land, where Amalek is at, the Amalekites is it's a welfare state to America. They put millions of dollars over there, so they're gonna be over there trying to fight for that. Like the least should throw them out, like the brother brought out. The least of the flock should throw them out. So it's happening as we speak. Prophecy is speaking. So we on the merge of this C-hip is happening and World War III bumping off. But a lot of things gonna lead up to that. Remember, this is just a war. This a war, and there was rumors of wars, and the rumors is coming that the other Muslim nation is gonna be joining this thing, and it's gonna happen. But it's just the beginning of sorrow.
I got it here.
Yeah, brother.
Matthew 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
There you go. And that's Yahweh Shah saying this. Go ahead, brother.
See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass.
Read it again, brother.
It says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
Wars and rumors of wars. There's wars. Remember all Russia and Ukraine? Remember wars before that too. They stirred up and they died down. They going over here bombing people's lands, killing kids too. So these people, they treacherous to their own self. You know, brother.
It says, see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass.
Be not troubled. All these things must come to pass.
But the end is not yet.
The end is not yet. Because we still need certain things to play out. Certain prophecies got to play out. Okay? We got to get the C-hip rolling. The collapse of the dollar. All right? And then famine. All these things need to happen. Then they're gonna be, you know, like they bringing out right now. They talk about the draft. Then that's gonna lead to that war over there. It's gonna be a great war, and in the wars, this could be the last war. So why do y'all about Shimei Shah for that? For us giving us His mercy, for Him loving us, man, for waking us up. Wisdom and knowledge should be that display at that time. You don't have the wisdom and knowledge of Yahweh Shimei Shah, so you ain't gonna have no hedge. You're gonna see the man of the Lord, and the man of the Lord is gonna be protected by Yahweh Shimei Shah's angels. They don't have that spiritual power in these days to come. Go ahead, brother. You have something?
This is Amos chapter 8 and verse 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land.
Yep. The Lord's going to send a famine in the land. What type of famine? Read on.
It says, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord.
Not a famine of bread and water, but of hearing the word. You ain't going to hear us out here no more. The Lord's going to put our tongue to the top of our mouth. And we ain't going to be out here telling you the truth that matters. Read on.
Right. It's like it.
Okay.
Just the other day, I believe October 4th, they had the October 4th, they had the emergency broadcasting system. Now, is it a coincidence that they have this link to every account and every phone that everybody received an emergency broadcasting service?
Yeah.
When the government does that, they want to test to make sure everybody can receive a signal before something disastrous happens.
Yeah.
So is it a coincidence now that Israel is currently at war and that America is inevitably going to join forces that people are going to get notified? Listen, they don't send out mail anymore when it comes to a draft. They're going to send you a text message to your phone saying you've been selected for selective services. Report to your nearest recruiting statement. Them 2,000 soldiers, Marines that was sent to what is it? The Israel port.
Yeah.
They gonna get slaughtered. They gonna get slaughtered. Ishmael is wild. They're gonna slaughter them, and inevitably they're gonna send in. They're gonna need more forces. They said the U.S. Army is in all aspects of branches of Army is down 25-30%. So we see a draft is coming.
That's right. You know, I'm sorry, man. The scriptures tell you that, you know, the people are going to watch it afar off. Yeah. You know, that's also going into your fucking smartphones, your big screen TVs. Exactly. Everybody across the world going to be global.
The internet.
Yeah, the internet. You know, and what's that? Psalms 19. Yeah. You know, that's going to be broadcast all over, man. Right. So everybody now, it's now you see as the scriptures come. When I first got in the truth, I thought I was going to look up and see a bunch of chariots. You know, you know what I'm saying? Right. But really now, as you get closer to the end, you see, oh, the fucking phones, the TVs, the internet. I get it. Now, and that's the Lord supping with you, man. He's opening your eyes more to the understanding, man.
Right.
You got
television. It's going to be broadcast.
Yeah.
It's going to be televised.
That's right.
And that's rightfully so, man. Because we're being televised right now. This is live. Live and direct, man. Right, coming out. You got something to say?
Well, I was going to say is right now, the USS Carney shot down 15 drones and 4 missiles headed for Israel. So now, let's let you know that America is really deep embedded in this war in the Middle East, man. And you got all these Arab nations, including Turkey, which is a part of NATO. Erdogan was like, you gotta understand, son, I'm Muslim. Even though he's a Ottoman Turk, he's an Edomite, but he's converted to that Muslim religion. So he's better than that, you know what I mean? Even though he's an Edomite, that's why he's a part of NATO. Because Esau know that the Ottoman Turks are Edomites, you know what I mean? So that's why he's a part of NATO. But he's flipping. He been, you know, sometimes he with Russia, sometimes he with NATO. But now he's waiting. He's trying to send. Humanitarian aid to Palestine. A lot of people is bucking up against what the Israeli government is doing. That shit is genocide. So now we see all these nations aligning themselves against the United States and Israel. So this is the Most High's doing. The Most High's must have hosted the battle.
That's right.
You guys.
It's happening gradually, but it's speeding up. It's going to happen, man. This is how about Shimei Al-Shah's show. This ain't your show, Esau. Go ahead, brother.
This is Luke 21:36. Watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass.
And you better have that wisdom and knowledge for this. So you ain't gonna have no hedge around you. The hedge is the angels. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. Read it again.
Luke 21:36.
Who said that? Yahushua saying that. Go ahead.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna start from verse. I'm gonna start from verse 35.
Okay.
For as a snare shall it come on all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth.
As a snare, a trap. It's gonna be like a thief in the night. Yahweh Shemel Shah is telling you, man. And he's telling Yahweh Shemel Shah is telling you through his men that he set up on the earth. It's gonna be like a snare, man, a trap, man, a thief in the night. Better read on.
It says, watch ye therefore and pray always.
Stay circumspect. Scopeo. Watch the news.
Pay attention what's going on on your television, man. Don't watch that fluffy news. Get on the alternative news that's on YouTube. They telling you more. That's why they cutting channels.
You gotta get some of them, man. Like AMTV. You got W777. You got the Canadian Prepper, the New York Prepper. You got what's that? Blackstone Intelligence, Judgment Freedom. Right. You got so much fucking sources, man. There's no excuse. You got so much sources for actual news that there's no excuse for you not to know what's going on right now.
That's right. It's undeniable. It's happening.
Also, you got Alex Jones on Rumble and also on Odyssey. He be bringing up all kind of truth. You know what I'm saying? That's why they banned them from YouTube.
Right.
They wouldn't have banned him if he wasn't bringing that truth. You know what I mean? So you gotta consider that right there. You know what I mean?
Right.
And think about that. He got banned because he was bringing out too much truth, and the media got tired of him exposing them for being what they was being tyrants. You know what I mean? So yeah, you got it back.
We gotta get brother.
Luke 21, verse 35. For as a snare shall it come on all that dwell on the face of the whole earth. Watch ye therefore and pray always.
Pray always, man. Yeah.
That ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass.
Yes. Why is the Lord telling you that you can escape? Because you're gonna need a hedge. You're gonna need something more than what you see. Your little regular gun with your extra extended clip ain't gonna get you out of this thing, man.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Go ahead, bro.
First of all, these soldiers are coming. They're not coming with regular fucking guns. They don't got no regular assault rifles for your ass, man. Remember the Panama deception? The so-called white man showed you he has weapons that can fucking disintegrate you, man. He has lasers that can fucking disintegrate you. So you think you got your little 9, niggas always aim the 9 to the side and shit, and they never hit nothing. You think you got your little 9 gonna shoot at one of them fucking Gurkha troops, man. You got something else coming, bro. Those fucking soldiers are gonna slaughter you. Unless you have the blood of Yahweh Shai on you, you're fucked. Because when the Lord went up on the cross, even in John 17:9, when he was departing, he said to the Heavenly Father, what? I pray for them. I pray not for the world. So he was praying for the elect. He didn't pray for the world of Israel, that for every Israelite on this. No. It's only the elect, man. He prayed for. You got it back.
And then you want to be one of those chosen ones. They elected the chosen ones. The remnant, man. It speaks about that all through the scriptures, man. A remnant. Remnant saved, man. Read on, brother. You ain't gonna be able to escape this what's about to come. You Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, there's a number too. The Lord gave you a number in Zechariah chapter 13. Yeah, gave you a number. So it's already written who's getting out of here, man. It's already written who's going to be saved. It's already written who's going to be destroyed with the rest of these nations. Read on, brother.
It says, and to stand before the Son of Man.
To stand before the Son of Yahweh, which his name is Yahweh Shah. Not this other damn name you coming out with, man. You should be ashamed of yourself. Read on.
That was it.
Oh, that was it. We got okay, read that
This
one.
is Zechariah chapter 13 and verse 8. And this shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord.
It's going to happen. It's going to come to pass. Thus say Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Read on.
It says, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die.
2 parts therein should be cut off and die. 2/3. I always give them, as my daughter been growing up, I was fractions. When she came home, she dad learned fractions. All right, so I showed the pie chart. So break this down. I said, you got the 2/3, right? And then we got the which is 666. And then we got the 1/3, which is 1/3. So now you say 33%. There you go. So she's like, she can see it now. It's clear. That's why you gotta stay prayed up in this thing, man. Because you're not doing this for yourself, man. You're doing it for your immediate family. If they with you, they're not with you, they suddenly fall off, then they your immediate family, they ain't your family, they're your family, they're somewhere else, then you only think about yourself. The Lord's going to sustain you. You know, brother.
It says 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die.
Yeah, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die. Go ahead.
But the third shall be left therein.
The 3, how you say it again? The 33%? The 30%, 33% is the 1/3 in America. It makes sense it's going to be here. The 1/3 and the 2/3 is going to be here. Because this is where salvation got to come from. Because the church got to scoop with 200 million missiles come to Babylon, daughter of Babylon, with multiple warheads coming down from all the other nations. Because this is an unwalled village. So you're going to see them things bombarded. And you want to be on the opposite side of those missiles.
Yeah, they said America's nuclear defense system is like shooting a bullet with a bullet.
Yeah.
Because them missiles go like what, Mach 9? Which is like 7,000 miles an hour. So if it takes you from here to China, from here to like China or something like that, I believe it's like 3,500 miles. And it takes about 24 hours for you to fly a plane to get there. These things travel at 7,000 miles an hour. Meaning a fraction of the time it takes for you to get to China, them things will fly here within an hour, 30 minutes. Hypersonic. It's like a bullet. The Most High designed these missiles to evade missile defense system. The Most High gave the knowledge to these scientists to destroy each other, man. There's no way in hell you're gonna stop the prophecy, man. This book has to be fulfilled. And everybody's freaking out about what's going on in the Middle East. It has to happen.
Right. So I got a verse for that. You just said. Found it, brother? Okay, good, brother. Do you think?
Zechariah 13:9. And I will bring the third part through the fire.
I will bring the third part through the fire. That's an affliction, man. This is where you want to. This is where you want to come through. You want to get about it.
Third part talking about? That's talking about Esau?
No, that's the 1/3. Yeah, the 33%. That's right. It's going to bring us through the fire. This is us going through it now. Until the last part of it, the end of this. Okay. That was it.
It says, and we'll refine them as silver is refined.
We're being refined now. We're being purified now. We're being cleansed now, man. And that 33% is the remnant of Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, which we got a biblical name.
It says, and will try them as gold is tried. Yeah, let's talk about what? The trials and tribulations you got to go through as the hopeful elect. Because the scriptures tell you what? That we're going to go through trials and tribulations before the kingdom of heaven is established, before Yahweh shall come back. Right.
That's why we're being afflicted now. We're getting out our just through now. So when it happens, we know exactly what we're going to be. Okay, bro.
It says, they shall call on my name, and I will hear them.
And we're going to call on Yahweh Shem Yahushai's name. So there's a problem here with this new thing going on, which is not new. This person is bringing it out. And no, that's not it, man. Come on, man. It's just getting crazy, man. It's getting really, the deceitfulness is just getting up, it's winding down as we unwind.
One more scripture, he gonna go on.
It says, and I will say, it is my people.
Yeah.
And they shall say, the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, is my power.
Yeah, we're going to say, Yahweh's going to say this is his people, and we're going to say this is our power. He's our power. And that's what's happening, man. We're telling you Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, we're telling you the name. All right? So that's what's happening. With that, your brother going to come up.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 9 and verse 1. It says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
So what are we doing today? And every day. What are we doing today and every day we come out here? Every weekend and week out.
We measure the time and the day through the scripture. We read these scriptures. We teach you these scriptures, and through listening to the internet and the enemy's websites and what they are telling you, how they're going to attack or how they're going to war. Pretty much when we're going into World War III, we measuring and teaching you the times of times.
It says, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Well, here, it hasn't happened yet. But as we speak to you and we preach you this word, as the times before, because before anything of this had happened, like the fact that Israel is going into war with the Palestinians, we told you of this before it happened, because this needed to happen in order for the Most High to visit this devil that's oppressing us, that's been oppressing us from day one. Can you read that again, Baba Bashir?
This is 2 Ezra chapter 9 and verse 2. It says, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
So this is the very same time that the Most High is going to visit these devils. Why? Because Armageddon, he's going to bring all these people together so he can teach them a lesson. In other words, bring them together so he can, what's the word I'm looking for? Annihilate them. But the word I'm looking for is what? It has to do with Armageddon, but yeah, continue on. It'll come to me. I
got some precepts. This is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 3. It says, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world?
So back in our reincarnation sometime a long time ago, we sat down with the Most High and asked him, listen, we plead with him, you gonna get us out? This is it?
That was Ezra's. No, I'm sorry. That was yeah. That was the apostles.
Right. So not pretty much it's one of us somewhere. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's one of us specifically. I'm not saying specifically it's one here. But yeah, it was. We were sitting down with the Most High and we were pleading with him, asking him, this is the time that he's going to take care of these demons. And and you about to read that again, Baba Bashir?
Yeah, the reason why I'm reading this precept, because these are the signs of the end.
Yeah, read it again.
This is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 3. It says, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming?
Yeah, he didn't ask the Most High. The disciples did ask the Lord. That was shot.
Yeah.
So he didn't ask the Most High, but he asked
Yahushai,
not the Most High.
No. All right. No, it was Yahushai, of course. But this is the same thing that we're pretty much saying still too. Yeah. We're asking the most Yahushai, when you're gonna come down, but through the scriptures and through the signs of times, we can tell that this is the time that he's gonna come visit these devils. Yeah. But we're still wishing that it was yesterday.
It says, and of the end of the world.
So this is pretty much the end of the world. This is what we want. We want to see the end of the world. His world. These people who has kept us in captivity for so long. We want to see the end of these people's world because we want ours to begin.
But he asked them what should be the signs of the end of the world. It's going to go into the signs that we have to look for to determine the end of the world.
It says, because it's talking about the end of this present age, going back to the word eon. It says, verse 4, and Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you.
So how are we taking heed that nobody deceives us, man? This word here teaches us truth, guidance, and how to prepare and how to shield ourselves from false prophets, especially from those groups out there that are calling on false Messiah names, you know, and teaching you it's okay to take the MOTV, or that you should, it's okay for you to vaccinate yourself when you know you're not supposed to put nothing inside of you, man, but wholesome food and feed yourself with the Spirit. You know, anything that this man has put into play, it only poisoned us. It only damaged our cells and killed us, man. Since ever I can remember, ever since I was a kid. When I was a kid, I got poisoned, man, with vaccinations, man, that I didn't need it.
Verse 5, Matthew 24, verse 5. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many.
And this is what people are saying right now. There's a lot of them saying that they are prophets of the Most High. And well, not so long ago, somebody was saying that they were the Holy Spirit. He was a comforter, you know. So yeah, that's proof right there. For the Most High turned around and killed the guy.
Yeah, because you got a lot of false prophets that's out here. You know, outwardly they look like men of the Lord, but inwardly they're ravening wolves. They're 501c3 sellouts. All right, these dudes, they go back to secret societies. They teaching our people false doctrine.
And one special candidate goes by the name of Vocab Malone. He's supposed to be what do you call that, evangelist for the Most High, and he's attacking the people of the Scripture. You know, he attacking the original Israelites from the Scripture. All right, and he wanted to defend people who stole the true birthright from the Israelites, man.
It says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
So what we hear today, we hear constantly. We hear, Biden saying we're going to attack. If this person do this, we're going to do that. Israel is saying, the Palestinians did it. We need to inflict this and that. You know, so there's always talk of war. What's his name? Putin just was talking about he was going to put men on the ground to walk into Ukraine. Yeah. So those are rumors of wars, but they play into war. They playing into war. All right. So people talk about it and they actually playing it out. So those are rumors and those are wars. Right.
It says, see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
So the Most High tells us, man, Yahweh Shai tells us in the scriptures that not to worry, okay? To stay strong. That although, you know, we're going to see these things happening, you know, we have to have faith in Yahweh Shai that everything's going to be okay for us, man.
It says, for nation shall rise against nation.
And you see it now. You see that, what was it? Israel going against Palestine, right? Yeah, and then China, well, Hamas, because it turns out that America built up Hamas, right? But they keeping that on the hush. And guess when that comes out to play, people are going to start talking about that, and then they're going to go against America. But guess what? Argentina, the president of Argentina just came out and said that we don't like what Israel is doing. We're not going to go against that. We're breaking off from our deal from Israel. All right, so that's pretty much it right there. Argentina, out of all people, breaking off from Israel. They don't see eye to eye.
It says, and kingdom against kingdom.
NATO going against the Russians. What is it, Putin? That's pretty much it right there. That's kingdom against kingdom.
And also, you got the BRICS nations. They coming against America, right? It says, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places.
So you know you got the earthquakes. You've heard of earthquakes. Like you have an earthquake every week now. All right, every day. Every day. Well, okay, so you got it. Well, you got one every day. Right? Can you read that again,
This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes.
Right. So right there, so the earthquakes, right? We talk about the earthquakes that's happening around the world right now, right? And not so long ago, Afghanistan, right? It came down in Afghanistan. All those buildings fell on Afghanistan, and then people are getting sick more than ever. All right, people are dropping dead from pestilence, but the biggest, right? All kind of diseases, and the famine is like pretty much playing off little by little because the prices of food are growing. You know,
famines in diverse places, meaning different places all over the world.
And
there's a famine in Yemen right now, so there's a famine in multiple places of the world, literally.
Right. And this is all due to the war, because the war, I don't allow people to buy food. I'm not saying the fact, true, but the fact that this war, you can't get your food, so that's going to create famine too. You know, the fact that you can't go shopping like you regularly do. You know, that you can't buy and sell like you regularly do. That's another thing. This man is planning to cause you to have a digital oil in your hand or on your forehead that you can't even buy or sell. That's going to cause a lot of people to go hungry. But we're going to eat, because the Most High says we're going to eat regardless. We're going to get fed.
Yeah, there's going to be two types of famines. You're going to have a famine of the word, because the internet is going to shut off. All right, the Most High, he's going to withdraw his prophets. Why? Because all hell is going to break loose. There's going to be an economic collapse. All right, these people, they're going to be bugging the hell out. They're going to be unstable in the mind. So the Most High, he's not going to have his prophets, his beloved prophets, out here on the streets. You know, it says Matthew 24 and verse 7 again. It says, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom."
And we all see what's going on right now. We're preparing for Third World War.
Speak up, Bob.
As you can see, we're preparing for the Third World War. So, you know, everybody been, for like past 3 years, they've been talking about they're going to have to do this, sanction that, and go into this place because this place, they're doing this, and they've been going at it for quite a while, and eventually now they firing missiles.
It says, "And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places."
And again, the pestilence doesn't end with people and places, man. You know, those pestilence come from the air. You know, Esau has been spraying chemicals, on his own people, and so that's why we're getting sick, man. We don't even know. I've been sick for like a month. I don't even know why, man. I get on and off, and that's because of him. If it wasn't because of the Most High, I wouldn't be speaking to you right now.
It says, "All these are the beginning of sorrows."
Yeah, and this is beginning. It is beginning to vex me a whole lot. But just imagine a whole lot of people that don't know. Those 2/3 that don't know. Those people are going to be screaming and crying in the streets. Just on my way over here, I saw like 20 people asking for money.
Yeah.
All right, asking for money, and where they can get food. I've never seen that in my life since I've been here in America.
Isaiah 58 verse 1. Cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and shew my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins.
And this is what we do when we come out in the highways and byways, every weekend, week out. We teach you the scriptures. We teach you what you need to know according to the scriptures. Why you sinning, why you shouldn't sin, why you should be obeying statutes, laws, and commandments to the best of your knowledge, okay? And why you should pray every day to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, because you're not saved.
Teach Jacob, teach Jacob their sins. Right. We're commanded to come out on the streets to tell Israel, repent from their actions.
Right.
And we're supposed to do it loudly and clearly, so people can hear us.
From becoming homos, from becoming whores, from laying with animals, men with men, or men picking up boys, in the internet, all those atrocities, man. Now I just heard not long ago they have a little village for pedophiles. What the hell is that?
Who wrote that?
I didn't go into the article, but it's here in New York.
Really?
I have to go back. But they have a
an organization called Mambla, Man Boys Lover Association, to where they know that they're lovers of little children, little boys specifically.
Village for pedophiles.
That's an actual thing.
Miracle Village.
Yeah, North American. Yeah.
Okay, so it says Miracle Village is
What
a.
website is that?
Huh?
What website is that?
It says Wikipedia.
You gotta get something a little more lively than that to read it.
All right, so it says Miracle Village is a community on Monk City Road, about 3 miles, 4.8 kilometers east of Pahokee, Florida.
Oh, Florida.
So now, Daily Mail, Time Magazine. What should I? The Sun. Is that a good one?
Yeah, bring it up.
The Sun? Okay, inside the community where hundreds of pedophiles live, surrounded by gators. So, let me click it. All right, surrounded by gators, infested waters. So, there's this community, inside a community where hundreds of pedophiles live, surrounded by gator-infected waters. All right, so this community is protected by gators.
It's what you call it?
I don't think that's what it meant.
Yeah,
No, that's not what it meant, but
It's
damn.
what you call it. It's a place for it's a quote unquote haven for registered sex offenders. That's what it's looking up on Time website right now.
Oh.
When you bring out information, you got to make sure you actually look it up before you bring it out. Make sure you understand exactly what the message is being conveyed. This is on Time magazine. Life inside a community of sex offenders. Along southern Florida's Monk City Road, southeast of the state's massive lake, Okeechobee, and hidden amongst hundreds of acres of sugar cane, sits Miracle Village, population approximately 150. I'm not gonna read more into it. I feel like I'm gonna read more. It's on Time. I can look it up. But yeah, it's a place where it says for decades, its tiny one-story residences house migrants who work in nearby sugar fields. Today, they house migrants of a different sort. Most of its residents are registered sex offenders. There you go.
But why even have a village for them? It should have been put to death.
Yeah. They said, look at the reading on Daily Mail, it says population is 80% sex offenders. Just killing fucking else.
You know, I mean, like, well, you supporting these guys, and now they can go and come back to their own little hideaway. What the hell is that?
Well, I don't know if they believe. You gotta look that up.
Probably can't.
That's important information.
They support Israel.
Well, that's going to be my homework for this week.
In Israel, it's over 100,000 cases per year of child molestation.
So maybe they just gotta stay there. Well, no, I don't know. Maybe some kind of house arrest. I don't know. You can't put nothing past Esau because they're raising faggots. So we don't really know. Maybe they can just leave and come back and do it. We don't know. But that's, you gotta bring that up.
Yeah, I'm gonna study it this week.
That's
as well.
That's Esau, man, bro.
No, I'm saying, they got
100,000 cases.
Yeah, they got over 100,000 cases annually, in Israel of little boys, being molested. And then you do have the articles that came out with I know y'all remember that with the so-called Jew priest that gave that little baby herpes. Because they have a practice when they circumcise the kid, they suck the blood off the kid's rod, which is totally fucking false.
Ain't no scripture.
There's no scripture. There's nowhere in the Bible that says to ever fucking do something so fucking homo and disgusting.
That's why you got the babies contracting herpes.
Yep. You got little babies getting herpes, man. And these are the people that everybody want to fucking defend. Everybody want to cry a fucking river for those fucking disgusting people, man.
Yeah, it's called Metziza B'Pei.
What's that? That's
the practice when they do that,
Okay.
M-E-T-Z-I. M-E-T-Z-I-T-A-H. Sorry, M-E-T-Z-I-T-Z-A-H.
B apostrophe P-E-H. That's some faggot shit. You know? Straight up.
This is from J Post, JerusalemPostNews.com. So this is their website from Jerusalem. Israel is trying to legalize pedophilia. This is as of May 2nd, 2023. The age of consent in Israel is 16 for all genders, but can be as low as 14 provided both parties consent and have a 3-year age gap or less.
That's supposed to be the Jews. That's supposed to be the righteous people of the Lord. That's supposed to be the righteous people of the Lord. And this is what they are trying to do in the land of Israel. And now you see why we say that land has to be bombarded with missiles, man. They better pick up every fucking dead piece of fucking bone that's been buried in that land. Because my house ain't gonna be built, my castles, my palace ain't gonna be built on the fucking bones, man. Alright? So y'all gonna dig up all that shit, man.
We don't have to, brother.
You're supposed to be a beacon of beauty for the whole world, man. It's the same when we're back in our power, though everybody's gonna come to us, man. They gonna come to us for everything, for wisdom, shit, for jobs. You know, after the 1,000 years, you know, but they still gonna serve us, man. You know, and everything's gonna go back to the ancient ways, man.
That's right.
You see how Esau don't have us in shackles right now, but we still gotta serve that motherfucker. So imagine how much more when we're in power. Yeah, you guys serve your years of slavery, you still gotta fucking serve us, man. Because we own you. So this is what they're trying to do. Yeah, this is what they're trying to legalize pedophilia, which is totally against the Bible, man. Totally against the Bible.
And that's included for if it was men went to get with a little boy, as long as the boy consented, it was legal. They're trying to legalize that.
But you know what, bro? You know, they'll shine light on that and say, you know, this and that. But let a fucking fine ass female teacher go have sex with a 13-year-old boy or something. Oh my God, she's the worst. She's a devil. She has demons on her. Yeah. But here is a fucking grown ass, hairy ass fucking man trying to fuck a little boy, man. Man, it's all right. Love is love, right? Let that go, man. When we get you so-called fucking Jews in slavery, man, we gonna fuck you up, man.
Let me answer that a little bit. There was a teacher, a substitute teacher, that was 25, and the young man, he was like 18 years old.
So fucking adult,
right? And so they put her to teach him, and she came out in the news saying, "What do you think that was gonna happen?" The guy looked like he's 30. That's he was built. He's, you know, what do you think was gonna happen?
Yeah, this world is like really pussy-fast, man. Ain't nothing but a bunch of bitch-ass niggas in this world, man. Go ahead, bro. You got something? Real quick.
What you got?
You got
Isaiah 26:10. Let favor be shewed to the wicked, yet will he learn righteousness.
Let favor be shown to the wicked, man. They got the land of Israel, bro. Hell, they got the whole fucking world. And they still can't learn righteousness because they're trying to what? Legalize pedophilia over there in Israel, man. This is the fucking people all you dumbasses are crying about, man. The people that start all the fucking wars. The people that cause all the world troubles, man. You're crying over that shit, man. Man, fuck them gutter rats, man. Hey, fuck the Palestinians too, man. Fuck both of them. They ain't their fucking land. That's our land. The fuck out our land. You fighting over some shit that ain't yours. Yeah. Man, fuck both of them niggas, man. Bomb the hell out of both squads, man. Cause hey, man, that's why when we go up in there, man, we are gonna be the most arrogant mother you ever seen in your life, man. Right. You think them gutter rats is arrogant? Wait till we don't even look at me, motherfucker. Don't fucking breathe, nigga.
You ain't coming near me.
Don't come near me, son.
Right.
We're gonna treat you fucking heathens like how you supposed to be treated. Like you ain't shit, man. Hey, in Job it said Esau is viler than the earth, man.
Right.
So it's showing them so-called Jews is lower than anything on this planet.
Says,
looks like how fucking roaches higher than them, man. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. In the land of uprightness.
Where's the land of uprightness?
Where he deal unjustly.
Right. Well, he's dealing unjustly in the land of Israel, man. He's starting all these fucking wars. You know, he's making, best believe, man, the Constitution does not come from Congress. It comes from fucking Israel, bro. Them so-called Jews run America. You know? Let's not forget, the international bankers, they're all Dukes of Esau, man. They're all so-called Jews, man. And then, if you look at the entire Biden administration, all of them is so-called fucking Jews. So why do you think they're getting so much fucking aid over there? Because the entire Biden administration, that's their fucking people, man.
That's right.
It's all a setup, man. All these things are psyops, man. But guess what? It's going to get to a point where Esau can no longer control it, man. And it's going to be in the Lord's control fully. Well, it already is, man.
Right.
You know, I misspoke.
It's all right, brother. Don't beat yourself up.
Like, you know, you two go, yeah, I told you, Jim, this dude, man. You know?
Demons, you be like,
You know what I'm saying? They can talk all the fucking shit they want, man. I can kiss my ass, bro. I don't fucking care about
know you
things
mean
out
well.
there, man.
we know
Scripture
you
tell
mean
you,
well.
man, stuff with his tongue, not his heart. Right, bro.
It will not behold the majesty of the Lord.
Right, and they will not behold the majesty of the Lord because they're not following his law, statutes, and commandments. They're not heeding the Lord's warning. You remember those fucking Hamites that were in the land of Israel, you know, trying to be Levites and all that shit. And the Lord sent some lions to tear their asses up, man.
Right.
But guess what? The Lord gonna send some lions again to tear your ass up in the form of missiles, man. Let's get that real quick, Joel. That's right.
Real quick. Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
Right, ain't nobody rejoicing. Who the fuck on earth is rejoicing? Even Esau is not rejoicing, man. Even his own fucking people's not rejoicing. Because he done fucked the world up so much there's no return. There's no fixing the earth right now, man. But yes, there is. Bombard that motherfucker with missiles, man. That's what the Lord's gonna do, man. He's gonna burn the shit down and set and start up anew, man.
Right. Yeah, you heard what that Jewish rabbi said? We eat like combatants. Well, we're eating GMOs too.
That's even what? This is your fucking world, and you're eating GMOs. You calling me a nigga, but you working right next to me on the fucking job site.
Yeah.
So who's the fucking nigga? You dumbass.
Yeah.
Two-time fucking loser, man. Because you're a loser here, and then the next life you're gonna be a fucking loser. Oh, you eating GMOs here? You gonna eat shit the next fucking life, man.
Right.
GMO gonna be like a what they call that? A 5-star meal or something like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
Right, so even in the kingdom of heaven, guess what? All these other nations, after you serve your punishment, you're gonna be all right. You get to go to your lands now. You get to have your own fucking your own plot of land. You know, have as many wives as you want. Do whatever. They gonna rejoice, bro.
That's right.
Because they get to fucking actually live. Because nobody, hey, I always say this, man. The Iranians ain't starting no fucking wars with nobody. You know, the people of Lebanon, Palestine, they ain't starting no wars with nobody, man. The only ones over there in the East that's starting wars with everybody, them so-called fucking Jews, man. And that's why that Egyptian president said that. You will never have peace in the East because you left Israel black and came back white.
That's right.
Yes, that's why there will never be no peace for those people. They don't fucking belong there. Oh, let's get another article. Skin cancer's on the fucking rise over there, man. Because that ain't your fucking land, you dumbass crackers. The fuck you doing in a hot-ass land like that? They getting skin cancer like crazy in Israel, man.
Go ahead, you see, Iran's prime minister said, it's about to be an end to the fake regime. He just recently said that. He said it's time to put an end to the fake regime.
Let's go.
And what is he saying? He said, man, them people are not the Israelites,
They're
man.
not. They know who the Israelites are over there, man.
He said, if that was the case, man, why would God's people be acting like that?
Right.
Yeah.
This oppressing people. That's not even God-like.
It's not. See, we're going to have them underneath our feet, but we ain't going to be wicked towards them, man. We're going to be fair and righteous, man. Now, that's the type of people we are. We're fair and we're righteous people. But you got to, hey, you done fucked up, man. You done touched the wrong spot,
You
bro.
know we have to kill him.
You done touched the wrong spot. Who the fuck told you to touch us, bro? You know who the fuck we are. You know we're the people of God. You ask something, bro?
Yeah.
Go ahead, bring that up.
This is Ezekiel chapter 36. I'm going to start at verse 1.
Oh, hold on.
Ezekiel 36:1. It says, also, thou son of man, prophesy unto the mountains of Israel, and say, ye mountains of Israel, hear the word of the Lord. Thus saith the Most High, because the enemy have said against you, aha, even the ancient high places are ours in possession.
Got you, nigga. Got your land. Got your people in slavery. Laughing at us, bro.
Yep.
You know, these crackers behind closed doors, man, they're drinking, they're doing all kind of drugs. You know, they're doing all kind of fucking disgusting acts, and they're laughing because they have these people in derision, man.
That's right.
Psalms 83, that's what that's all about. And they got our land.
Yep.
They're doing all sorts of shit in that holy land, man.
Yep.
I wouldn't even step foot in that land right now because of them. Well, give me second Ezra, I think it's the second chapter, where it says the mother that bare them.
Yep.
When you find drugs in the White House, oh, we don't know. I don't know who brought them in.
Yeah, we know.
Ezekiel 36:3, it says, therefore prophesy and say, thus saith the Most High, because they have made you desolate and swallowed you up on every side.
Did they not do that? Did we not go through slavery? Did we not lose our nationality? Did we not lose our land?
That's right.
We have no fucking land as a people. Yeah, you can say, all right, well, Benjamin got their own land, so do Levi. The only tribe here that don't have their own land is Judah.
Yep.
You know, Judah got it the worst out of all of us.
Yep.
You know, and that's why, you know, Judah gonna get the head lead again, man.
Yep.
But you say, all right, these other tribes, they got their own land, but guess what? They're all oppressed by Esau, man. Yep. They're all ran by Esau. Brazil is run by the so-called Jews. Puerto Rico is run by America. Yep. Jamaica's run by fucking China.
Yep.
You know? Haiti's run by the fucking French. So yeah, we got our own land, but we're still being fucking oppressed in that goddamn land, man. No matter where we fucking go, the fucking gooks is buying up all of Jamaica.
Yeah.
It says that ye might be a possession unto the residue of the heathen.
Right, aren't we a possession unto them? Didn't we go into slavery? Didn't these motherfuckers chain us up, whipped us, killed us? Did all sorts of wickedness to us, man. All that shit happened.
Yep.
So how you gonna say, and it's another thing, a little side note. You know, everybody believes that those are the Jews, right?
Yeah.
You even got atheists believing that those are the Jews, but you don't believe in the Bible. So how the fuck could the Jews be real if you don't believe in the Bible? No, people don't fucking think, bro.
No.
These people are fucking stupid, man. They don't believe in the Most High. But as soon as something, oh my God, as soon as something happens, oh my God this, oh my God that.
Yeah.
You know, I remember there was one picture, right? It was some Indian fucking astronaut, and you know, he's up in space, and he's like, you see, there is no God. I told you, I don't see him. And then on the comments, somebody said, take your fucking helmet off.
Yeah.
You'll see it real soon, motherfucker. Fucking, these people are corny, man. Go ahead, bro.
It says, and ye are taken up in the lips of talkers.
Yeah, we're taken up and they ain't talking nothing good about us. No. Psalms 83, what do you think that's about, man? How are we gonna keep these motherfucking niggas down, man? How are we gonna keep these niggas down? Yeah. We ain't gonna never let them find out about this truth, man. That's why the elders told us years ago that, you know, when they were teaching on 42nd, they said some Edomites came out in the car and said, how the hell did you find out about this? We spent all this money. How the hell did you find out? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. You can't keep this truth hidden.
Nope.
That's why we say to all you motherfucking spies out there, the fuck you spying, nigga?
Get out of your mind.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, that's right.
When was the last time we had a fucking secret meeting about taking some shit over? Never. If we chill, we're gonna do a lesson, and we're gonna eat some fucking lamb, and we're gonna chill. We're gonna drink, have a good time. I ain't going no world domination plot with this brother or any other brother. The fuck is pinky in the brain? The fuck you spying out? Everything we do is on camera.
Dummy.
The fuck? Regular, when brothers leave camp, guess what? We're regular, schmegular motherfucking guys, man. Really. Go to work, go home. Take care of your kids. Parents, man. We're regular people. The fuck are you spying out, bro? Hey, but y'all Bashim Yashai got something for your ass, man. Go ahead, bro.
It says, and are an infamy of the people.
Look at that word infamy real quick.
Or
I get the full drift on that. Go ahead, read on, bro.
It says, therefore, ye mountains of Israel, hear the word of the Most High. Thus saith the Most High to the mountains and to the hills and to the rivers and to the valleys, to the desolate wastes and to the cities that are forsaken, which became a prey and a derision to the residue of the heathen.
Yeah, that's our lands, man. You know, the River Jordan, you know, which, you know, I always like that name. You know, Jordan, the name of my next son, but they got our land occupied, man. They took over Ashdod, you know, seaport city. They took everything over, bro. That whole land is theirs right now. Right? You got it? Go ahead.
Infamy, the state of being well known for some bad quality or deed.
That's why, you know, when you say the infamous Mob Deep, you know, basically saying, you know, we known for doing this shit, shoot that nigga and that. You know, hey, shalom, bro. You know, so being infamous is not a good thing. You know?
An evil or wicked act.
There you go, an evil and wicked act, man. So being infamous would be goddamn sodomite, man.
Yeah, like, so like when I was speaking to one of the a Moabite student, Chinese student, and she said, coming to America, I was scared of black people from what I heard.
Yeah.
From back in China, I see movies like Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society, and I got nervous. That's why every hood, you got bars on the windows, man.
Yeah.
They follow Jake around the store because Israel is infamous.
And you know what? And that's why the so-called Jews let fucking nasty bitches like Sexy Red and all these Lil Uzi Vert, all these rappers, man. Yeah. That's why they let them give them so much fucking money, you know, to disperse, because they want the entire world to look at Jake like he's a fucking buffoon, man. And that's what they're making us look like. You know, all you rappers, when you walking, your pants sagging, you're fucking smoking, you got a drink here, you got a Molly here, you know? When you're doing that, everybody else is looking at you and say, oh, you niggas are like that. Yep. I don't want to be a part of you. I can't even blame that girl, man. You can't even blame her, because that's what she fucking sees on TV. I would believe that shit. You know? You know, when I turn on TV and see Moab, they're doing just like I saw Moab eating a fucking dog in Jamaica. So automatically, I'm assuming all you fucking Moabites are dog eating niggas, man. So I can't blame that girl, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
I just want to say something right there, because the so-called Jews, they run Hollywood, they run all these different entertainment worlds, right? So the way how you see Jake acting, you see a woman being whores, you see Jake being stereotypes, that's a thought that the so-called Jews came up with. All these different stereotypes, and our people, they feed all into them. You know?
And that's a form of war, man. Yeah. And that's a strategic attack on these people, man.
Let's go
propaganda, you know? Make them believe that they're really something when they got all that money with the rubber bands on it. Make them believe that there's something, you know? Man, I give them more money. Yeah. Make them believe, you know? I'm sorry. Who's that little drill rapper, that little 18-year-old nigga that's locked up now? Yeah, that nigga. You know, send him to jail, man. Get him a street rap, some credit. Watch the nigga beat the case now and come out and be the biggest fucking artist ever, man. That's what they do, bro. And Jake really believed going to jail is a fucking success. You know? Yeah, I got street cred now, man. Good. Nigga, you not. Go ahead. Who's reading? Go ahead.
Therefore, thus saith the Most High, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen.
Right, in the fire of his jealousy having spoken against the residue of the heathen, man. You know, and that started with Esau. That's all the fucking heathens, man. The Lord, and he said what? In his jealousy. The scripture say what? Say about jealousy. Jealousy is the rage of a man.
It says, and against all Idumea.
There you go, against all Idumea. Who's Idumea? Edom. That's a Greek way of saying Esau, man. Idumea. Go ahead.
It says, which have appointed my land into their possession.
Like, come on, bro. They possess the land right now, the land of Israel. The Most High's favorite plot of land. It tells you that in 2 Ezra, the 5th chapter. That's his favorite plot of land, man. And you gonna take it over? and do all this fucking wickedness in that land. And you wonder why the Lord is going to cause that land to burn.
They're having sex with goats out there.
They
Sex
do
with
that shit?
animals, man. All kinds of bestiality
Put that
and
fast
faggotism.
Esau.
You know?
Go ahead, bro.
It says, with the joy of all their heart, with the spiteful minds to cast it out for
With the
praise.
joy of all their heart, man. It was a joy for them to do that. Remember in Obadiah, it says, matter of fact, get that real quick. Where it says when Jake tried to escape, did his crossways.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mentioned too. During the time of the Hamas attack, they were celebrating kaputs, which I believe is
It's like just bringing in the trees and all that.
I believe so. The Feast of First. No, that's not.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking about the fucking
First Fruits.
No.
Well, the point is, they was in celebration.
Sorry, I'm thinking about something else.
Yeah, so they casted it for joy all their heart. So when Hamas attacked them, they was doing celebration time. They was celebrating their kaputs.
You gonna have a little on YouTube there. You see it. I told you Israel was Babylon the whole time. You know what I'm saying? That's how Babylon felt. They was having a party. I told you. Who asked scripture? Go ahead.
This is Obadiah chapter 1 and verse 11. It says, in the day that thou stoodest on the other side, and the day that the strangers carried away captive his forces, and foreigners entered into his gates, and cast lots upon Jerusalem, even thou...
Who want this land? Who want that land? Who got this sheep? Who want that sheep? You know?
Yeah.
That's what they even when you read the book of John, where they said, when they took Yahushua's garment, they said, yo, no, we're not gonna rip it. We're gonna cast lots. And we say, and that's the same thing they did for our land. Yeah. They cast lots on our land. That's why now you have the Palestinians and fucking nasty ass gutter rats, you know, both claiming that land. This is my side. No, that's my side. You know? Right?
It says, even thou was as one of them.
Yeah, you was one of them. You know? Oh, I got one. I got one of them niggas. You know? Hey, Babylonians. Come on, I got one. Go ahead.
It says, but thou shouldest not have looked on the day of thy brother.
Yeah, you shouldn't have done that. You fucked up. You fucked up big time, man. Go ahead.
It says, in the day that he became a stranger.
Right, in the day that he became a stranger, you shouldn't look down on him, man. And that's why when you go into Sirach the 6th, was it the 12th chapter, the 6th verse? Was it the 10 and 6 where it says, an enemy speaking sweetly with his lips? You don't gotta get it, I'm just going to go ahead.
It says, and neither shouldest thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah.
Right, you should never rejoice over the children of Judah, the head tribe.
Yeah.
And what's one big way they rejoice, man? Slavery, man. You see 12 Years a Slave, Roots, all them slavery movies, man. Hey, these crackers, that's a pastime for them, man. They sit and they reminisce like, damn, man, it used to be so good here in America, man. When we had them niggas in chains.
Yeah.
They sit and they talk like that to one another. Right?
It says, in the day of their destruction, neither shouldest thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress.
Should have never fucking said anything about us. Should have never done anything. Should have just stood your cave dwelling ass in the fucking caves, man. Where the fuck you belong. And left us alone. But the scriptures say what? Man's goings off the Lord.
It says, thou shouldest not have entered into the gate of my
people. You
people.
should have fucking did that. You fucked up, man. I don't think they understand, bro. Like, the more you read the scripture, the more Yahushua opens up and reveals himself to you. Yeah. And you see how strong this man is. You see how mighty this man is. You see how much he loves his elect. If you read the book of John, man, when you get towards the last maybe 4 chapters, bro, every time I do that, man, the tears start coming up, man. Because the Lord shows you how much he cares about his people. He shows you how much he loves his elect, man. And you gonna fucking touch them? I fucking eat them like you? Alright, bro. You gonna see, man. Go ahead.
It says, Obadiah 1 and 13, thou shouldest not have entered into the gate of my people in the day of their calamity. Yeah, thou shouldest not have looked on their affliction in the day of their calamity.
And what does it mean, like look on their affliction, man? Where they just No, they was fucking happy about it, man. And they joined it.
Yeah.
They joined the affliction of Israel, man. They joined the heathens to afflict us. Go on.
They burnt our temple, didn't they?
Yep.
Oh, they tell you that in Ezra. Ezra,
It says, nor have laid hands on their substance.
show you, man, they always hated Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, man. Because they went and burned the temple down. That was the Most High's temple. That's where we go to worship him. And he showed you that Esau hates righteousness, man. He hates correction. Go ahead.
It says, nor have laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity.
Right, they took our shit. They stole our shit. And they still got it. They made an arch commemorating one of the thefts that they did with us, man.
Judicopter?
Judicopter?
Yeah, Judicopter, yeah. That's
No. You talk, I think you talking about something else.
No, that's
No, I'm talking about the Archetypus.
Oh, the Archetypus.
Yeah, the Archetypus. You know? You see them taking the Manoah, you see them taking all the goods. And that's why I say, if those people, right, that walked by us were the real Jews, the small hatters, then the Archetypus would have been fucking demolished a long time ago. It would have been demolished a long time ago. Go ahead, bro.
It says, neither shouldest thou have stood in the crossway to cut off those of his that did escape.
Yeah, they did that shit with joy, man. You know, Jake tried to escape, man. Get the hell out of Dodge.
Yeah.
You know, but they caught some of us, man. You know, some Jake's like slapping the shit out of you, so fuck off me, nigga. You know? Right.
It says, neither shouldest thou have delivered up those of his.
Hey, bro, I'm sorry, bro. I'm happy this is the last captivity, man.
Ooh.
You know, I don't want to do this shit again.
No.
You know, fucking start over. I don't want to do this again, bro. Let's be the last one. Let the next Passover be in the kingdom of heaven, man. Oh, will it? Go ahead, bro.
It says, Obadiah 1:14, neither shouldest thou have stood in the crossway to cut off those of his that did escape. Neither shouldest thou have delivered up those of his that did remain in the day of distress.
See, you didn't know that was all going to be documented.
Big trouble.
The Lord got everything documented, bro. You can't do nothing without the Lord, you know, having a say so with it, man. Go ahead, bro. Yeah.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 15. It says, that which have been is now, and that which is to be hath already been. And the Most High requireth that which is past.
He requires that which is past. That's why he records everything, man. Because he's going to bring it back up in the day of judgment. You know, just like you go to court, what do? They open up your documents. And they start reading out of everything that they documented about you, man. And that's what the Lord does with the angels. They document every little thing. Well, Lord, this guy did this, he did that. You know, and then the Lord lays the judgment on you. And that judgment that's going to come, especially here in America, is not going to be a pretty one. You know? And that's why I'm so glad also for the family of the word. Because when the family of the word comes, moments like this are going to be heavily regretted. I'm talking about for other people walking by and not listening, man. It's going to come to them, fuck, man, God was right. Damn, now I can't find them. And you're going to be lost, man. You're going to be lost out here. Man. That was it? That brother's got it, man.
This is Psalms 50, verse 21. These things hast thou done, and I kept silent. And so the things that Esau has done was right from the very beginning, you know, captivity after captivity, he enslaved us and fed us to lions and give us, used us for his convenience. Let's talk about this particular captivity. What had he done? He sold the girls for a bottle of wine, turned the boys into his little pleasures, right? Because I don't want to disrespect our people. But then again, you know, our people are following it right now. They doing on their own. They turn into girls, man. Boys turning into girls on their own because of his doing. Okay, this is Psalms 50 verse 21.
This is Psalms chapter 50 and verse 21. It says, matter of fact, I'll start at verse 20. It says, thou sittest and speakest against thy brother.
So, who has sit and spoke against us in this captivity, in the eyes of the Most High. Esau, Edom, the ones who were in power, called the Romans, the ones who people say that no longer exist, so-called white man today. He's the one that has spoken against us, all right, our so-called brother, because he was our brother until he betrayed us and he went against his blessing. Okay, can you read that again, Baba Kishab?
This is Psalms chapter 50 and verse 20. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother.
Making laws against us, and these laws don't pertain to him.
It says, thou slanderest thy own mother's son.
And this is where I'm getting at, because we came out the same belly, man. We came out the same belly, and what you do, you have put us in captivity. You put chains on us. You feed us to crocodiles, all right? You, like, again, you use little girls for your private parties. You sold them for a bottle of wine. You turn little boys into playthings.
It says, these things hast thou done, and I kept silence.
And just because the Lord did not stop you, and he kept silence, you think that it's okay with the Most High.
It says, thou thoughtest that I was altogether such a one as thyself.
So you thought he was on your side. You thought you was on equal edge with the Most High. You thought you was, so well off with the Most High that just because he didn't say nothing, it was okay for you to do the things you done. That you call yourself God right now because of that.
It says, but I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes.
Oh, wait a minute. Ain't your own people going against you? That's setting you in order. Why? Just the same way he put us in check and gave you into your hands, gave us into your hands, is a reversal. He's setting you in order. He's preparing you for the whoop.
That's right. This is the book of Micah, chapter 2. Micah chapter 2 and verse 1. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
It's who has done such things. The same man who calls himself the white man. He makes laws. He goes to sleep, he thinks about the law, and then the next day he thinks, he brings his friends and implements this law against you, because these laws are not meant for themselves. Baba Kashuk, can you read that again?
This is Micah chapter 2 verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
So, the fact that they promote homosexuality, the fact that, like the other was saying about these rappers, right? There was a while ago, I don't remember the time that it was, but they gathered these rappers and paid them so they can start the rap that you hear today.
Ice Cube was talking about that.
Right.
Yeah, with the whole NWA, he said really he would write some rhymes and you'll have a dude come read it like, nah, you gotta add this, add that, add that. So a lot of that gangster lyric came from so-called Jews, man. And so-called Jews is the one that say, yo, nah, say this, say that. Because it's just pushing wickedness.
Yeah, they wanted to establish the prison industrial complex. Right. That was the main reason. Yep. He wanted to make jail profitable. That's why Jake was getting locked up for petty crimes doing 10+ years. They sent upstate because the people that's locked up, they go upstate, they do labor for the county. A lot of the economy comes from jail niggas. They work for like 10 cents a day. They show you that in the movie, great movie, The Shawshank Redemption. They show you that. When he came to the dude with the water with the money, he said, yo man, if I don't get this job, I'm gonna go under. Because the water was having the workers, the prisoners, work for fucking basic, like the brother said, like pennies, bro. So it's cheaper. So he's getting like damn near 90% profit back. And so the other contractors now, they're like, yo, bro, you taking my business.
So he passed him a little money. He's like, don't worry about it, man. I'll take care of it. That's true, man. That's facts.
And that's why they say states get government benefits for keeping jails at 90% capacity.
Right, I heard about that.
Yeah, nah, because according to the 13th Amendment, slavery is abolished unless for a punishment of a crime.
Right.
So that's why they put this gangster rap music, and you see now these niggas is knuckleheads, man. And what they do, they either get killed or sent right to slavery, which is the modern day prison system.
So the fact that they implemented this technique in the songwriting, so they can hook you in into you doing all the stupidity that you end up doing because of the evil works. Can you read that again, Baba Bishop?
This is Micah chapter 2 and verse 1. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
So this is what you just heard, what the brothers and the elders just said. All right, and it all came about. Well, it started with that songwriting.
It says, when the morning is light, they practice.
Like inmates serve 85% of their time. That way, prisons don't get overcrowded. You know what I mean? Because you had this thing called, you got something called ALEC, American Legislative Exchange Council, right? Let me see, being on the ALEC Exposed. ALEC has, which stands for American Legislative Exchange Council. ALEC has long been a secretive collaboration between big business and conservative politicians. Behind closed doors, they ghostwrite model bills to be introduced. That song 94 and 20.
But that's what you mean, right?
Oh, okay. Get that. Song 94. Greatness is long. Also, the greatness can be described too like that. To introduce model bills to be introduced in state capitals across the country. This agenda, underwritten by global corporations, including major tax loopholes in big industries and the super rich, opposed to offshore U.S. jobs and gut minimum wage. In efforts to weaken public health, safety, and human life. Them down. ALEC Exposed, the center. Check this out. ALEC's corporate board. What should the corporate board is made of? AT&T. Center Point 360, UPS. Bayer,
Yeah.
Bayer Corporation, GlaxoSmithKline, Energy Future Holdings, Johnson & Johnson, Coca-Cola Company, PHRMA, Kraft Foods, Coca-Cola, Pfizer, Koch, so much stuff, Verizon, ExxonMobil, Walmart, all kinds of stuff, man. Nothing?
Psalms 94 and 20. Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief by law?
Right, so shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief by laws? Of course not. They frame mischief by laws. There's something called truth and sentencing. Truth and sentencing laws came out of legislation signed by President Bill Clinton. They were passed to prevent the early release of convicted offenders. These laws created to require convicted persons to serve at least 85% of their sentence, regardless of good behavior or earned time by department crimes. See that? But other than that,
That was pretty much the point.
that's all. But I already know.
Isaiah 10 verse 1.
You read that? You read that?
Isaiah 10 verse 1. Woe to them that decree unrighteous decrees and that write grievousness which they prescribe.
Yep. Right. Woe to them that decree unrighteous decrees. Say that again, sorry.
Isaiah 10 verse 1. Woe to them that decree unrighteous decrees and that write grievousness which they prescribe. And then that's why the brother was going into the ALEC, which is Esau behind closed doors wrote up a council to make these prisons profitable. And that's why everything Esau does is to destroy you Israelites. And that's why he promoted gang music. Now it's something called drill, slaughter on your ops. And that's what they put in the forefront. because Minister Society, Public Enemy was not profitable to the industrial complex. So Esau written up these laws to further enslave Israel. I got something too. Isaiah 14:17. That made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners. And that's why, you know, the brother actually brought out that they make inmates serve 85% of the time. Because not only is it profitable, but they don't want to overcrowd the jails. You see?
Right. There you go, brother.
And that, so like, and not to mention also, there's more inmates in America than it was slaves during slavery.
That's right, brother.
So you talk about slavery is done away with, it's no longer the case. According to the Constitution, the 13th Amendment says slavery is abolished except for punishment of a crime. And that's why they got Jakes all petty crimes, man. Like selling weed. Man's was getting 10 years for that. 20 years.
I'll check this out. And this is from a website called BGS, that stands for Bureau of Justice Statistics. .ojp.gov. Now this was printed in 2008. Check this out, y'all. It says, maybe 1 second. Okay. Just typing in words. Okay. It says, I'm jump down. Between 2000 and 2008, the number of blacks in prison declined by 18,400, lowering the imprisonment rate to 3,161 men and 149 women per 100,000 persons in the U.S. resident black population. That's what Esau won't put out there. They won't put out that the amount of Jake in prison decreases over a particular time. And I'm trying to find a website, but around the same time, the white prison population didn't even decrease by as much. I'm trying to see if I can find it. But Esau don't put that kind of information out there because Esau has to promote Jake. Esau has to put that kind of information out there, so they gotta paint Jake in that light. So everything about Esau is about maintaining white hegemony, which hegemony means dominance. That's what Esau always has to maintain. That's why there has to be a perpetual promotion of Jake in a negative light, to show you that there's classes in Esau society. So he says hegemony. Look it up real quick. Huh? Go ahead. HEDGEMONY. Hegemony.
So like I said again?
HEDGEMONY.
Hegemony?
Hegemony.
Hegemony, right?
Yeah.
Leadership of dominance? Leadership of dominance, especially by one country or societal group over others. Or social, select it. Leadership or dominance, especially by one country or social group over others.
See?
Hegemony.
Germany was.
That's Esau does. Now I'm going to check up on it real quick. Now check this out. Now, this goes into prison population from 2000 to 2016, right? No, check it out. It says overall imprisonment rates for black people fell 47% from 2000 to 2020, while imprisonment rates for white people declined by just 11%. So ours decreased by 47%. Theirs decreased. Ours decreased by 47%. Theirs decreased by 11%. Why they don't put that out there?
I got something.
That's why you're fucking double.
I got something.
You gotta get ready.
I got something else. And this has a picture of America actually. It says Germany is the political, economic, and military predominance of one state over another state. Hegemony can be regional or global in ancient Greece, hegemony denoted the political military dominance of the hegemony city-state over other city-states.
The hegemony state, city-state over other city-states. That's like, so it does it. Like even, you ever realize how when a person got a black parent, a white parent, what's the child considered? What do they call it though? They call you a nigga, they call you black.
Yeah.
They call that nah, that's a term for it, but it's another term I'm looking for. It's called shit. Right on the tip of my tongue, man.
What they call
it's a certain term where the person got a so-called white parent or black
mulatto.
No, I know that's a good word, but it's another word where if a person is so-called like half black, half white, the child is automatically considered to be the inferior race. Yeah, I'm trying to find out what the hell it's called, man. I gotta look that up. I'm fed right now.
Depending on who the father is, that
exactly.
child will be the inferior race.
The other word for mulatto, man, what?
Real quick, well, that's a good look for that. Somebody get
Other word for mulatto.
Somebody get St. John 19:22.
St. John chapter 19, verse 22. It says, Pilate answered, what have written I have written.
Yeah, keep going.
It says, then the soldiers, when they had crucified Yahushua, took his garments.
There you go. Hypodescent. It says, in society, it's in Wikipedia. You can look it up on cultural anthropology. In societies that regard some races or ethnic group of people as dominant or superior, and others as subordinate or inferior, hypodescent refers to the automatic assignment of children of a mixed union to the subordinate group. The opposite practice is hyperdescent, but they consider them so-called superior. So they'll say, oh look, you got a black father and a white mother, well let's call him black. But if you got a white father and a black mother, well, let's call him white. Or maybe it's the other way around, you got a white father and a black mother, let's consider that person black. Like I think the Meghan Markle, the name Meghan Markle, the chick was married to the prince. I think she got a white father, and a black mom, but they consider her black. They automatically associate her with the inferior race. But she's really an Edomite.
Yeah.
Because they really inferior to us.
How you say that word again?
Hypodescent and hyperdescent. Read that again, brother.
This is St. John chapter 19.
Somebody get mad. Somebody get Psalms 22 and 17. And somebody else get 1 Kings 11 and 29.
This is St. John 19 and 22. Pilate answered, what I have written, I have written. Then the soldiers, when they had crucified, it says, then the soldiers, when they had crucified Yahushua, took his garments and made 4 parts, to every soldier a part, and also his coat. Now the coat was without seam, woven from the top throughout.
So the coat was without seam. What? Yeah, the coat was without seam. In other words, it was like one garment like this. One piece. Go ahead.
It says, they said therefore among themselves, let us not rend it.
Don't rip it, don't tear it. Go ahead.
But cast lots for it.
Well, let's cast lots for it. Now, wait a minute. His garment wasn't ripped. Let's cast lots for it. Now, give me Psalms 22nd chapter. You got that?
22.
Start from verse 18. This is like 1 Kings 11:29.
Psalms 22:18. They parted my garments among them. They cast lot upon my vesture.
Read it again, I'm sorry.
It says Psalms 22:18. They parted my garments. It's like it. They part my garments among them and cast lots upon my vesture.
So they parted the Lord's garments among them. Now, that's the prophecy of St. John 9th chapter. Remember, they said, let us not render, let us not tear his garment. You're about to find out why. Read the book of 1 Kings 11 and 29. Whoever get it.
I mean, I got it.
It's
1 Kings chapter 11, verse 29. It says, and a chariot came up and went out of Egypt for 600 shekels.
That's 1 Kings 11, 29?
1 Kings, yeah. 11. Oh, I'm sorry. No. I got 11. 11:20, it says, and it came to pass at that time, yeah, I knew it, when Jeroboam went out of Jerusalem, that the prophet, wow, right? Sorry, I didn't even think about that. Wow. It says, and it came to pass at that time when Jeroboam went out of Jerusalem, that the prophet Ahijah, the Shulamite, found him in the way, and he had cut him himself with a new garment. It's like he had clad himself with a new garment, and they were two alone in the field. And Ahijah caught the new garment that was on him and rent it in 2 pieces.
So he took the garment of Jeroboam and he rented it in 2 pieces. Go ahead.
It says, and he said to Jeroboam, take thee 10 pieces. For thus saith the Lord power of Israel, behold, I will rend the kingdom out of the hand of Solomon, and give it to and will give 10 tribes to thee, but he shall have 1 tribe for my servant David's sake,
Judah,
and another, and for Jerusalem's sake, the city I have chosen out of the tribes of Israel.
So you see, the Lord, the Ahijah had rent Jeroboam's garment, which was to symbolize the separation of the kingdom of Judah and Israel. But Yahweh's garment wasn't rent to symbolize what? That Yahweh's kingdom can't be rendered. It's not going to be torn apart.
And he's the one that will put Israel back together.
He's going to put Israel back together. It's not going to be torn apart.
Yeah.
You know? Let's speak about tabernacle of David. With all of the tribes coming back. Because remember, David was king over Judah and Israel for 40.5 years. I think he reigned in Hebron for 7.5 years, and reigned over, was it Hebron?
Yeah, Hebron.
The Hebron for 7.5 years, and Judah for 33 years, with a total of like 40.5 years. You got to look into the scriptures to find it. One scripture says 7 years, one scripture says 7 years, 6 months, something along the line. But it was about 40.5 years. He reigned. Oh, was Hebron 7.5 years? Let me be sure.
20%. So 20%.
You got to charge it? Got it, brother?
I'm looking for it. It's like, I'm looking for it right now.
Yeah, he reigned over Judah 7 years. He ruled in Hebron over Judah 7.5 years, and he reigned over Israel 33 years. That's his first. Get real quick. Get 2 Samuel 5:1. Start from the top. Go ahead.
This is 2 Samuel chapter 5, verse 1. It says. Then came all the tribes of Israel to David in Hebron and spake, saying, behold, we are thy bone and thy flesh.
And that can also, of course, we bring that back to Genesis. It said, bone in the flesh. It took women from Adam's rib, because they was all family. Yeah. That's why he said, we are your bone and your flesh.
Yeah.
Read on to verse 5.
It says, verse 2, it says, also in the past, when Saul was king over us, thou was he that led us out and brought us in Israel. And the Lord Yahweh said to thee, thou shalt feed my people. Hey, I'm the one. Hey, here it is, bro. It says, okay. Back in verse 2, it says, then shalt thou feed my people Israel. So what did he tell Peter?
Yeah.
Feed my people. Feed my sheep.
There you go. That's telling you who that is.
Yeah, that's right, bro. It says, and thou shalt be a captain over Israel. So all the elders of Israel came to the king to Hebron, and King David made a league with them in Hebron before the Lord, and they anointed David king over Israel. David was 30 years old when he began to reign. Yeah, he was our age. Yeah. It says, and he reigned 40 years. In Hebron he reigned over over Judah 7 years and 6 months. Yeah. And in Jerusalem he reigned 30 years and 3 years over all Israel in Judah.
That's 40.5 years.
Yeah.
There you go, man. So the Lord Yahushua's kingdom is not going to be rent.
No.
It's going to be firm. So that also goes to tell you in Daniel, Daniel the 7th chapter, Daniel 7, the kingdom that shall not.
Yeah, it's Daniel. Yeah, it's in the 7th chapter.
Yeah, it's 7 to 18. You got it, bro.
Daniel chapter 7, verse 18. It says, "But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, and even forever and ever." That means forever.
Exactly.
You know, sometimes the scripture might say forever, but it means a certain amount of time. But the Lord said forever, and even forever and ever. So guess what? It's never going to end, man. And like the other bros going into, you know, that was a symbolize that the kingdom can never be rent out of Yahushua's
Daniel 2 and 44, that's the one I want. That's a good one too. Daniel 2:44. Other way, brother.
Right?
Other way.
I'm in Daniel, actually. He said 2 and 44? Yeah. This is the book of Daniel, chapter 2, verse 44. It says, "And in the days of those kings shall the Most High, shall the power of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed." And the
like the Lord's garment.
Right.
Wasn't rent.
Right. It says, "We shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and
It's not going to
consume."
be left to other people. Just as Yahushua's garment was torn to pieces and given to the soldiers.
It says, "But it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever."
Yo, you got it out there.
Yeah, man, it's going to stand forever. The kingdom of heaven ain't never going to go down. You know, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, his kingdom is an everlasting kingdom. You know, that's why he speaks about what? The elect being what? Joint heirs unto him.
Right.
Matter of fact, I called for that earlier. Give that real quick. The Apocrypha, 2nd Ezra, I believe the 2nd chapter, where it says the mother that bare them. You know, because we're on our way, and get me on Deuteronomy real quick. Y'all can see it no more, 28:68. Because we're on our way back to that land, man.
Right.
You know, the Lord just got to cleanse it out for us.
That's a nice title.
And then, you know, with them ICBM missiles, and then we going to go back over there, man. Yeah, get Deuteronomy real quick.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. It says, "And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships."
Right, and we came back to Egypt on ships, man. But this was a different Egypt. You know, this is modern day Egypt, which is America, man. So we were brought over here on what? Cargo slave ships. You know, let's go back to the basics now, man. Which this basic scripture is saying a lot. Go ahead.
It says, "By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again."
Yeah, thou shalt see what no more again. When was the last time when you brothers went to the land of Israel? Huh? Step foot in there. You know, the only way you see the land of Israel right now is on the internet or on TV.
Yeah.
You know, so we haven't seen that land physically. You know, you got guys that fly over here. Yeah, nigga, well, good for him. You know, but the scripture's talking about the whole people itself will not see that land again. Right?
It says, "And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies."
Whoa. When did that happen to the so-called Jews? Or was these people on auction and blocks? On down there on fucking Wall Street? It was the Israelites, man. Not the so-called Jews. Not you see, you know, a scrawny ass so-called Jew with a fucking small hat on, you know, on an auction and block. Who the fuck gonna buy him, man? He's spending no money for that. He's something stronger. Right?
It says, "For bondmen and bondwomen."
Right, for slaves, man. That's why you got 12 years of slaves, you got roots, the whole situation with Nat Turner, everything, man. That's all in the scriptures, right?
"And no man shall buy you."
And no man shall buy you. What does that mean, brother? Ain't nobody gonna come purchase us? They ain't buy us off the auction blocks? And this is where you gotta look up words, man. The meaning of words is powerful. No man shall buy you, meaning no man shall redeem you. Why? Because like the elder bro was talking about, Yahushua was going to be the one to do that, man. He was the one. He came down. That's why he said in his prayer, "For this moment was I created." For what moment, man? To save Israel. That's why the Most High gave him that name. Yah, meaning he, Hawashai, meaning deliver. He delivered. Who is he delivering? The people of Israel. Go to Matthew 1:21. What does it say? For he shall deliver his people. Right. That was it? Okay. You had
2nd Ezra 2 and 2, yeah. The mother that bare them saith unto them.
Right. Now the mother is going into the land of Israel.
Yeah.
Right?
Go your way, ye children, for I am a widow and forsaken.
Right. She's a widow and she's forsaken. Meaning that land was made desolate, as we was reading earlier. That land was made desolate, man. And the children of Israel, the sons and daughters of Israel, were what? Taken captive. That's why she say, I am a widow and forsaken. Because nobody's going to return her children unto her. Go ahead.
I brought you up with gladness.
With gladness. Because what? That was the garden eastward in Eden, in paradise. So really, the Lord put us what? In paradise.
That's the root, right?
No, that's the second Ezra. Second Ezra, second chapter. Go ahead.
Verse 3, I brought you up with gladness, but with sorrow and heaviness have I lost you.
Right. Wars, captivities, you know, Jake going off. You know, they left that land desolate, man. And right now, the land of Israel, you know, she's desolate and bare. You know, and it's a spirit too, man, because there's this Jake lady at work, homeless lady. Every time I walk past her, man, my heart, you know, it feels for her, man. This homeless lady at work. It's just something about her, bro. Every time I walk past her, like my heart, I just feel for her, man. And that's representing Israel, man. That's the state that Israel is in. An old homeless lady, man. Nah, she was Jake woman, yeah. You know? No. And it's funny too because I had a dream about another black woman, and in that dream she represented Israel. Because what she did, she came out of a chariot and she was helping brothers to get on the chariots, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, a lot of spiritual things are gonna happen that you're gonna see in your fucking lifetime. Go on.
For ye have sinned before the Lord your power.
So that's why she's a widow and forsaken, because what? We sinned before the Lord our power. And matter of fact, real quick, we're gonna jump around with it. Get me that in was it Haggai? Where it says the Lord's eyes are too pure to behold wickedness. It's Haggai, is it Haggai? Let me get it real quick, hold on. The Lord's eyes are too pure than to behold wickedness.
That's Zephaniah. Let me check.
Let me see. Read on, bro.
Lord your power, and done that thing that ye evil.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's Habakkuk 1:13. Habakkuk 1:13. Right?
And done the thing that is evil before him.
I'm sorry. Read up again. Read up a little. Start at second. Yeah, start at 3 again.
So, 2nd Ezra 2 and 2. 2 and 3. 2 and 3. I brought you up from gladness. I brought you up with gladness, but with sorrow and heaviness have I lost you.
Right, with sorrow and heaviness have the Lord lost Israel. Well, you got that? No. Habakkuk 1:13.
This is Habakkuk chapter 1, verse 13. It says, thou art of purer eyes than to behold evil.
Right, thou art of purer eyes than to behold evil. And Israel said she's a widow and forsaken. Why? Because Jacob forsook the law. So the Most High couldn't witness that wickedness happening in his land, so he had to boot us out. Just like he's booting the wickedness out right now. Now you're gonna say to yourself, like, well, it's been thousands of years. Well, to the Lord, it ain't been thousands of years that the people been in that land. It only been maybe a day, a couple of days.
For ye have sinned before the Lord your power.
Right, you have sinned before the Lord your power. So that's why. And what did that say again?
It says, thou art of purer eyes than to behold evil.
Right, so that's when Yahushua was on the cross now, he felt like the presence of the Lord was leaving him. that's because all the sins of Israel was on him, man. And when he came down off the cross, the scripture tell you what, he nailed Jake's sin to the cross. Right? So that's why it said, now, which I mentioned this the week before, but if you're a Christian walking around with a cross, that means you got all the sins of Israel on you.
Yeah.
That means the Lord ain't looking at you.
Yeah.
His eyes are too pure to behold wickedness, man. So we wearing a cross, talking about Lord save this, Lord save. The Most High ain't looking at you. The Most High don't give a damn about you, man. You're filthy in his eyes, man. And that's why Israel got scattered out of the land, because they were being what? Wicked. Yeah. And the Heavenly Father detests wickedness, man. You know, I just want to put that part.
Yeah.
I mean, the Spirit's on you.
The 4th chapter?
Or the Spirit's on you, brother.
The 4th chapter. Because we were sold. Oh, you want to do?
Yeah, it's a lie. That was heavy that you said that, because when you commit sins, there has to be blood for it.
Yeah.
So Yahweh shall put the sin on him to relinquish that to cleanse Israel. But it fell 2 places. I brought it a lot like that. It fell on Yahweh Shai, and then it fell on 2/3, man.
Yeah, that's right.
That generation, y'all generation rejected the Lord, so let his blood be upon us and our children's children. Yeah. So they took on that curse of the sin.
Yep.
They said, we don't want our debt paid, we're going to pay for it ourselves.
Yeah.
The next slide.
Yeah, that's why you see Jake's bugged out now. You witnessing the same spirits that rejected the Lord 2,000 plus years ago. You got all these false prophets. You got like a rise in false prophets. Yep. Guys that used to go to One West, but they stopped teaching. Guys that's under that 501c3 charter, they incorporating Roman Catholicism with the scriptures. They don't have the truth no more. The Most High took the spirit from them. And why is this going on? To separate the real prophets from the false prophets.
I like this, brother. The pages are stuck.
Matter of fact, just go to Deuteronomy chapter 28 and 15. Because we were sold, all right, we went into captivity because we broke the law, statutes, and commandments.
All right.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15.
28, 15.
Actually 4? Yeah.
4. 28, 20. This is Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass,
Meaning it will happen.
if the wilt not bring a hearken, so like if thou wilt not hearken unto the...
If you don't hearken, how do you hearken unto Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai? Through the mouth of the prophets that's give you the warning.
unto the voice of the Lord thy power,
The prophets.
to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes,
Because the law, statutes, and commandments was only given unto who? The nation of Israel.
which I commanded thee this day,
The Lord commanded the nation of Israel, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians, to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. All right? But we can't keep the law perfectly in this sinful flesh, which is why we need Yahweh Shai, the mediator of a better covenant.
that all these curses shall come upon thee.
Yeah, all these curses shall come upon thee. All right? The consequences for breaking the law, statutes, and commandments, which is why you see our people in the condition that they're in. Our women are whores, all right? The men is sodomites. They killing one another. They're a bunch of gang-banging thugs, all right? They're a bunch of stereotypes. They played right into the hand of these Edomites.
And overtake thee.
And that's what's going on with our people. Our people are consumed by the curses in Deuteronomy chapter 28, because these curses is a sign to let you know who the real Israelites are. And when you link these curses up, these small hats, they're not going through that. They're not going through these curses. They own the diamond district, all right? They own the entertainment world, the clothing world, the food administration, the drug administration. They own absolutely everything. The scriptures tell you what? That the earth is given unto the hand of the wicked.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
Go to verse 48. Deuteronomy 28, 48. Because we got to serve our enemies for the want of all things. All right? You got our people thinking they could go back to Africa and that they're going to get their money together and establish, you know, some type of kingdom there. That's not going to happen. Because no matter what country you go to, there's a central bank there. Meaning what? The Edomites, they got control over that land. So what do we need? We need Yahweh Shai.
Deuteronomy 28 verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemy.
Matter of fact, start at 45.
Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee.
Yeah, these curses came upon the seed line of Israel. Why? Because we was the only nation given the laws, statutes, and commandments. Go ahead.
And overtake thee till thou be destroyed.
And you see our people, they're in a destroyed state all over, mainly in America, but all around the world. All right, look at so-called black people in India, Yemen, all around the world. All right, they in a low position. They in poverty, like how the scriptures say.
Because thou hearkenest not.
Because thou hearkenest not. So now we see the result of not listening to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Our people's on the bottom. They the laughing stock of the world.
Because thou hearkenest not unto the Lord, unto the voice of the Lord thy power.
Yeah, the voice of the Lord thy power is who? The prophets, the different men of the Lord that was here to give you the warning. But Israel didn't listen, which resulted in what? Captivity.
To keep his commandments and his statutes.
Because the prophets, they always warned the nation of Israel to stop following the way of the heathen. Stop raising up your children after the manner of the Gentiles. And our people didn't listen.
Commandments and statutes which he commanded thee.
Yep.
And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder.
Yeah, they shall be upon thee for a sign and a wonder. All right, that's why you see our people in the living conditions that they're in. That's why you see our people in the conditions that they're in. Why? Because they're going through the curses of Deuteronomy chapter 28. Why? Because we are the real Jews. We are the Israelites, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians.
And upon thy seed forever.
Upon thy seed forever, meaning a specific period of time till Yahweh Shai come back. Because once Yahweh Shai delivers us and changes our vile bodies, we won't be under these curses no more.
Because thou servest not the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
Yeah, that's what happened with our people. When our people was blessed by the Heavenly Father Yahweh, and they was living good, they was blessed, they had an abundance of all things, the scriptures gonna go into it.
With joyfulness and with gladness of heart.
So our people, they wasn't serving Yahweh Bashem Yahushai with joyfulness and gladness of heart. They wasn't saying the water Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, they was following the way of the heathen.
For the abundance of all things. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies.
So this is why we gotta serve our enemies for the want of all things. Because when we was doing good as a people, when the Most High blessed us, Israel turned their back on the Most High.
Which the Lord.
Yeah, they're just proving that we are the people. This is from BBC.com, and not the other. British something broadcasting, whatever. Yeah. It says, U.S. slavery. How is America marketing the 400th anniversary? Where does that go back to? Children of Israel was in captivity in Egypt for 400 years. Yeah. So now they're trying to link that, or African American slavery was 400-year mark. So it says, the Speaker of the U.S. House of Representatives, Nancy Pelosi, has traveled to Ghana and West Africa for events marking 400 years since the first enslaved Africans arrived in America. So that's clearly telling you that prophecy of the curse has been fulfilled, Deuteronomy 28:68. Yep. That was in 2019 when this article came out. That's when they declared it the year of the 400 years of slavery being accomplished. It says, why is this date significant? In 1619, a ship arrived in English settlement in what is now the U.S. state of Virginia, carrying some 20 captured Africans. Its first documented arrival of enslaved Africans in an area that would go to become part of the United States. They had seized by English pirates off the coast of Mexico for Portugal slave ships. So that's just further confirming that we the children of Israel, man. And not only the so-called black man, but the Hispanic people also. And that's why we all went through the curses. But that scripture say, no nation that befell Israel, like no nation that went through what Israel went through.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
And who's our enemies? The heathen nations. Go ahead.
In hunger.
So if we hungry, we gotta go to the supermarket. Who owns the supermarket? You go to all these different restaurants. Who owns the restaurants? If you want to open up your own restaurant, whose documentation and qualifications you gotta meet? The Edomites, the heathen.
And in thirst.
And thirst, you want water? We don't own our own water supply. We don't own our own well. We got to go to the heathen to get water, to get something to drink.
And in nakedness?
And nakedness. You know, our people, they love the high designer stuff. Who you got to go to get that? So you're not independent. You're not sovereign as a people. All right? We're not going to be independent and sovereign as a people till Yahweh Shai comes back.
And in one of all things.
So anything that you want a phone, you want clothing, all right? Anything you can possibly think of, you got to go to a heathen to get that. Why is that? Because we forsaken the Most High.
Yeah, so we're Second Ezra is 2, verse 7. Let them be scattered abroad among the heathen.
Yeah, let them be scattered abroad among the heathen. That only happened to one group of people. The nation of Israel, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians.
Let their names be put out of the earth.
That's what happened to our people. They being called proverbs and bywords, being called niggas, all right, spics, wetbacks, you know, Latino, Native American, Indian, all right, black. We're not that. The Most High didn't call us that. He said we're the children of Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai.
Right. For they have despised my covenant.
They despise the covenant. So this is why our people is in a low condition. This is why our people is humiliated through the four corners of the earth. Why? Because we forsaken Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai. So the point of us being out here is to tell the children of Israel to repent. Come back sorrowful to Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Have faith, because that's the only way we're going to escape Jacob's trouble, the hour of temptation, and be delivered.
Yeah, and that's why the whole world doesn't believe that. When we come out here and we say that we're the Israelites, people don't see it, man, because the Lord put our names off the earth. Right. And now you got guys calling themselves Israeli, which if you look at the definition of Israeli means a former inhabitant of the land of Israel. And then you look at an Israelite is the ancient dwellers of the land of Israel. So the world's going to be in utter shock when they found out that we the Israelites, man. Because the Lord is going to glorify the nation of Israel like in the days of old. He going to bring that magnificent, it's going to be undeniable that we his chosen people. That formal glory. You see?
Yeah, and that's a beautiful point the brother made, because the world looks down upon us. The world doesn't look at us as the sons of the power. They just look at us as people that's just here to entertain, just to be slaves. But
yeah, they're like the worst form of human life.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing worse than a nigga. Like you know, older brother brought it out a couple weeks ago, man. You got people in China that got images, like negative images about the so-called black men in America. I told you, man, I talked to one expat Chinese student, and she said I was afraid to go to the ghetto because all the shit that I hear about on the news, on the television. Our people just let through the rug, man. Fuck entertainment. If they could, they'd wipe Israel away and just take our style. You know, they'd just copy off of us, man.
Yeah. You got our people that go to China, they take pictures of our people. Yeah. They pretty much, you know, they looking at us like we monsters or aliens or something. You know?
That was pretty much it. It goes into the shackles. You want me to keep reading that?
You have something?
Yeah. Baruch 4 and 6. I started 5. I started 4. O Israel, Baruch 4 and 4. O Israel, happy are we. For things that are pleasing to the Most High are made known unto us.
Yeah, things that are pleasing to Yahweh Bashem El Shai is pleasing unto us. All right? It's made known unto us. And how is that? Through the blood and sacrifice of Yahweh Shai, we have the Holy Spirit, which is the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of these scriptures. First beginning with our apostles, their elders, all right, on down to the young brothers like myself.
Be of good cheer, my people.
Be of good cheer, because this condition that we're in, being under these curses of Deuteronomy chapter 28, that's a temporal thing. We're not always going to be cursed forever.
The memorial of Israel, you were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because
Yeah, we wasn't sold to the nations for our destruction. All right, the Most High didn't just give us to the heathen for no reason. It's our fault. We broke the old covenant, which is the law, statutes, and commandments.
But because he moved the Most High to wrath, you were delivered to the enemy.
Yeah, we was delivered unto the enemy because we moved the Most High to wrath. Because we was following the way of the heathen. We was committing spiritual fornication, idolatry, raising our children up after the manner of the Gentiles and rejecting the law, statutes, and commandments. All right, so that's why our people is in the condition that they're in.
Right, you can't apply those curses to the. If anybody with common sense to read the Bible, would be like, man, it's no way in hell than the people of the Lord. When was the document of an Israeli citizen being slave? They tripping about 300 war captives that got captured. They tripping about 300. Transatlantic slave trade was millions upon millions of so-called African American getting transported from the west coast of Africa all throughout the world. Europe, Asia, the South America, Canada. That was a global transatlantic slave trade. Yeah, but them curses don't fit the people in Israel right now. It don't fit at all. And that's why y'all over there scared to death that a missile might hit y'all on the top of y'all dome piece. y'all over there scared, calling on Yahweh to come save you, man. Yahweh is false. He don't exist. It's a figment of your imagination. Slock, let me get something real quick. Give me surely thou fathers ever have it in lies. Jeremiah 16:19, I think. Oh, you want me to come up? All right. Yeah, 16:19, I think. I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. 16:19. Yeah. Yep.
This is Jeremiah chapter 16 and verse 19.
Yeah.
It says, "O Lord, my strength and my fortress, and my refuge in the day of affliction. The Gentiles shall come unto thee from the ends of the earth."
Now, if you read on in this chapter, it's really talking about the nation of Israel, but that's going to be applied to these heathens, because at the end of the day, the scriptures say, "Gross darkness should have covered the earth." Dark is synonymous with lack of understanding, to be ignorant, to not know something. There's people in this world, majority of people don't know who the real children of Israel are. But continue.
It says, "And shall say, surely our fathers have inherited lies."
They inherited lies, man. They was born into a lie. The fact that you having Passover, the fact that you keeping a Feast of Tabernacle, the Day of Atonement, you think you're the real Jews. And now because you want to be a Jew so bad, you got to fall under curses. Because the real Jews or the real children of Israel is not something that they wanted to do. This is a covenant that the Heavenly Father made with us. Yeah. Therefore, we took that oath. We gotta inherit the curses also. And it's clear as day, y'all don't keep nothing in the Bible at all. What?
That's the thing. Like, you see, our people is on the bottom, but an Edomite going through poverty, they kill themselves. They commit suicide, you know. But y'all want to be us so badly.
Yeah, they kill their family and their children.
It says, "Vanity and things wherein there is no profit."
There's no profit to call yourself a so-called Jew, and you're not a Jew. You're not a Jew. Give me they should learn war no more. They should learn war no more. Give me Joel 3:9. Joel 3 and 9. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 2. I'm going to start at verse 1. Yeah. It says, "The word that Isaiah, the son of Amos, saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem. And this shall come to pass in the last days, that the mountain of the Lord's..."
In the last days, we're in the last days now, what?
"That the mountain of the Lord's house..."
The mountain of the Lord's house, the mountain represents a government, because they have something called the summit meeting. The summit is the peak of a mountain. All right? It's just a form of a government. So the mountain of the government of the Lord's house, what?
"Shall be established in the top of the mountain."
So it's going to be above all governments on the earth. Because the Heavenly Father has given us laws that governs the world correctly. For instance, the fact that we say don't eat shellfish, clams, and things of that nature is because they clean the ocean. They consider bottom feeders or filter feeders. They have a purpose. So the fact that the ocean is so dirty and beaches are killing themselves, and the fact that you can't swim in the food without there being mercury in the fish, is because you're taking these creatures out of the water that the Heavenly Father designed to clean it. It just makes sense. Don't eat a pig because it's destructive to your body. Not only that, they eat the waste of the land. You know what I'm saying? They keep the land Sabbath. Because you can produce more fruit and vegetation if you give the land rest for a year. It makes sense. So Israel has to be established upon all governments of the earth. Go ahead.
It shall be exalted above the hills.
That's going to happen. Go ahead.
And all nations shall flow unto it.
Now, if you're the true Israelite to the Bible, why not all nations flow unto you? All nations want to kill you. Yeah, they hate you. They looking to prepare war against you. So you don't fulfill that. That's one. Go ahead.
It says, and many people shall go and say, come ye, let us go up to the mountain of the Lord.
Uh-oh, that's two. Because there ain't nobody going up to you asking for no advice. No. They looking at you like y'all scumbags, man. Nah. They're looking at you like what man that calls themselves a rabbi and circumcised the baby with his lips. They're looking at you like y'all crazy, man. Y'all got the biggest gay parade in the world.
And give them herpes.
Yeah. But
it says, to the house of the Most High of Jacob.
Yep.
It says, and he will teach us of his ways.
And we're gonna teach y'all by force the ways of the Lord. That was what I wanted. Go ahead.
It says, and we will walk in his paths, for out of Zion shall go forth the Lord, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem.
That's right. But give me I forgot what I said.
Joel, I got Joel.
Yeah, 3 and 9. 3 and 9.
Yeah, this is Joel verse 3. Joel 3 verse 9. Proclaim ye among the Gentiles. It's like his brother is bugging me out. Right? Prepare this among the Gentiles.
Read that again. Take your time, bro. Read that again.
Proclaim, Salakia. Yeah, this lighting is bugging me out here. So this is verse 9. Joel 3 verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Prepare war.
Yeah, proclaim this. Make a proclamation to the Gentiles to prepare for war. That's why after this quote-unquote attack against Israel by Hamas, these nations literally been training to fight the Israeli state, the IDF, Israeli Defense Forces. Which, by the way, they're not military tech. They're not good at hand-to-hand combat. They're not good at shooting down. They're just good at policing women and children, beating them down, shooting innocent people, and dropping bombs.
That's it.
And they want to go up against Hamas, Hezbollah, and Iran, and they're really not a military threat. No. You see, so the Lord said, prepare war. Go ahead.
Wake up the mighty man.
Wake up the mighty man. Go ahead.
Wake up the mighty man.
Go ahead.
Let all the men of war draw near.
That's right.
Let them come up.
Let them come up. Let them come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. Yeah. So brothers shouldn't be surprised, man, when we hear breaking news. As IDF have went into the Gaza Strip from a sheer force of offensive. We're not supposed to be surprised when we see that Israel, despite what Joe Biden said, is going to go into Gaza Strip and go against war against them. It's going to be the Guinness of sorrows, man. Because all of the Muslim nations are going to join forces to take down the IDF. Go ahead.
Beat your plowshares into swords.
Go ahead.
And your pruning hooks into spears.
So instead of putting money into agriculture, put that spending to military budget. I.e., Joe Biden just asked Congress, we could fund 2 wars. We need $100 billion. $50 billion for Ukraine, $50 billion for Israel. So they're taking less money and spending it towards agriculture and putting it towards a military budget. And we see this happening every day, man. You look at like Sputnik or RT television or There's all these websites, they tell you like these news, right?
Let the weak say, I'm strong.
Right?
11. Assemble.
Yeah, because prior to that, all these nations wasn't fighting up against America. Ever since Israel took that land in 1948, they just been beating the hell out of them Pakistanis. They was like a force to be feared, but now all these nations have nuclear capabilities. So now Israel can't threaten them with a nuclear threat. It has to be a ground war.
Yeah.
Which they're not prepared for.
No.
Them Israeli soldiers are a whole bunch of homosexuals. You know what I'm saying? So continue.
Assemble yourselves and
come down.
I like it, man. And it's not the
go ahead.
It's the lighting. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen,
right,
and gather yourselves together and
round
about hither, cause thy mighty ones to come down.
Right.
Come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be awakened.
Let the heathen be wakened. Because now they figured, yo, at this time it's time to go to war. It's time to go to war. Joe Biden wanted to sit down with the president of Jordan, and he didn't even show up to the meeting. He said, we do not support what you're doing to Hamas. So the heathen is gathering together, yo, we got to take this man down, man. These fucking people are the problems. They're the problem. They're the cancer of the earth. The president of Iran said, it's time to put an end to this fake regime. So everybody's calling you out. Everybody's like, we don't want nothing to do with Israel and America. It's about that time. It's about that time for war, man. Ain't no more talking. What?
And come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat.
Yeah, you're invited to the party, man. Come on, bring your troops, bring your soldiers. Come up to this party. It's about to be Royal Rumble.
For there will,
you know, we used to watch wrestling and shit.
Yeah.
That used to be lit. All the like Royal Rumble, like the big cage fights.
Yeah.
It'd be all the wrestlers coming in the arena and everybody battling and fighting. What?
For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about.
What?
Put ye in the sickle.
What?
For the harvest is ripe.
Put you in the sickle for the harvest is ripe. What?
Come get your check. Come get you down.
What?
For the press is full.
What?
The fat overflow for the wickedness is great.
That's right. Fat overflow for the wickedness is great, man. That's it, man. That's because the wickedness is great. So we in that time, man. We in a time that, you know, brothers been in the truth so long. We forget that there's an end to this. We ain't gonna be out here on the highways and byways. Though we love doing this. This ain't forever. Eventually, it's gonna be put to a stop, and the end has to come.
Another glory.
Huh?
Another glory.
Another glory?
That's right. Glory, glory.
Yeah, glory, man. Eventually, these prophecies had to take place, and this World War III had to take place.
Right.
Go ahead.
This is Romans chapter 13, verse 11. And that
that's what I wanted. Nations should not learn war anymore. You know what I said? Nations should. I think so. Nations should not. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 2 and verse 4.
Yeah, because if you if you're the real Jews. Oh yeah, that's what I was here. You was in it. Yeah. Because if you the real Israelites, this would apply to you. Go ahead.
It's Isaiah 2 and 4. And he shall judge among the nations and shall rebuke many people.
He shall rebuke many people. Go ahead.
And they shall beat their swords into plowshares.
So in Isaiah 2 is land backing off Joel 3, because Joel 3 said they should beat their plowshares into swords, and Isaiah 2 says you're going to beat the swords and the plowshares. Meaning after this war, nation's not gonna learn war anymore. Go ahead, it's gonna say it.
And their spears into pruning hooks.
Okay, because the war's gonna be over. The great devastation is gonna happen. Go ahead.
It says, nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore.
Right, so the nation's not gonna have to go to a training camp, shoot fire, teach each other how to shoot guns, roll on the floor, duck under barbed wire, train with a rocket launcher. Nation's not gonna learn combat anymore. So who the hell is in the land of Israel right now? Because every day there's boot camp. There's training on how to fire this weapon. The weapons are upgraded now. You have to learn the skill how to operate those. Oh, we got the MF carriers, the MRAT tanks. Nation's not gonna learn how to war anymore. Go ahead. It's a little more, right? Oh, right. Go ahead.
This is on Revelation chapter 11 and verse 14. It says, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly.
Yeah, so the Second World War has passed about like 1930s, and now the third war is coming quickly. Now we in World War III. We are in World War III. But if you was the real children of Israel, I think we closing up. I think we yeah, I think so. Yeah, so we officially in World War III, and America's destruction is at hand. So with that, we want to give all praise to Yahweh. We want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the Apostle GMS Wu, say to Akim, that's pushing his word, risking your freedom and your life to do so. Till next time, Shalom.